And we appear to be live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fuse-4 Network Podcast, episode number 10, two double digits. Even though we put a 0 in front of it, because it's 3 digits still, kind of, in a sense. But my name is Spence, and I've got tons of people here, some of which you haven't seen in a while, so that's awesome. But first of all, as ever, we have Chris Fernandes, MufasaFernando. You already fucked it up.
Fandango Revolution, everyone!
You fucked up the tone.
Yeah!
And we have Kim, or Emmeth, as some may know. Can you hear us? I don't think he can hear us. Something's fucked up with his headphones, I think. And he's not making any noise, so, we'll get back to him. We have Bichelle, or known as Red Snow 100. Hi.
Hi.
We have Richard Pollock, the almighty TheHydrosme.
Cheers.
Cheers. And look who it is, it's Zeolightning.
Are we having double?
What's up, peoples? Sorry.
He's just being dramatic, like... Hi. But welcome everybody. It is good to be here. I don't know what's going on with Kim. Let's focus on that first. Can you still not hear us? Kim?
We miss you, Kim.
I doubt he can.
This is not good. We not only do we start we start almost a dozen minutes late, but now what's going on?
Technical difficulties. Here at the Fuse-4 Network.
Years later, and we still can't get this shit right.
Please, Kim!
Please
It's great.
hold.
First time I'm back in here and already we're having problems.
Please
We
hold
always
while I
have
play
problems.
the.
That has nothing to do with you.
Please hold while I play the Fandango theme.
Oh, but no.
You and Fandango, I swear.
Do you want us to get sued by WWE?
But they
Apparently.
will do shit anyways. Whatever. Fandango Revolution still, I don't care.
They take down every Botchamania video they see. Of course they care.
Oh, like they'll come to the mighty people of Fuse-4 and be like, oh, someone's singing.
They go to everybody, dude.
They
You have
go
no idea.
everywhere.
They look for this shit because they can sue.
They got
Like,
the
seriously.
lawyers.
I have one of my videos blocked in Germany because of one song that is in a game.
Oh, Kim.
Only one? I got
Only
like
one.
five videos blocked from Germany that can't go.
It's funny how it's always Germany.
Well, I think it's just like the music or whatnot, the copyright
She's not even
laws
in Germany. She's in Austria, for Christ's sakes.
Shh, don't tell him.
They
Don't
already
tell
knew
them.
that. You've said it
Nope.
at least once.
Don't tell.
I'll post my address live on here so you can send me shit.
Yeah, I'll post mine too.
Then you can come over to my house and kick my ass.
Oh, I
And
will.
then
I know
give me
there's
some
a few
shit.
people who wanted to do that.
Plans for future: kick Tyler's ass in real life.
Plans for
Then
the future.
give him
Good
a
luck,
present.
Chris.
Then give him a present, yeah.
They give him a plus.
It's a present for you. It's a boot for your ass.
I'm
Oh, great,
sorry
no,
that
please
I
don't.
kicked your ass.
Please don't start that joke.
My legendary size 13 boot.
Yeah, don't start.
It's become a legend among the viewers of the Fuse-4 Network. Like, I didn't even do it, and then they just come up saying, hey, Spence, hit him with your size 13 boot.
I'm still waiting for that.
Technically, it's
What
11
happened?
and a half, but even so.
You know the funny part is I wear 13, so that's kind of funny.
Well, you're a big motherfucker, of course you do.
I got big feet.
I've got enormous feet for a short guy. I'm only like 5'8" or 5'9".
I'm only 5.
What size
5'10".
you wear?
What?
What
What?
size you wear?
What?
Mine are 11 and a half. His are 13s.
Why are we
12 and a half.
talking about shoes?
Well,
Why not?
Because this is what we do.
It's what we do and how we do it. And we
Hey, you know what they
decide
say
to do it.
they have
Apparently.
about people who have big feet? They have
Yeah,
big socks.
I thought it was just hard to find shoes.
Yeah, me too.
It is.
It's not as hard to find bigger socks.
No, it was pretty fucking easy to find socks. I got plenty.
Shoes is what's difficult.
Yeah, so it goes over the socks. That's hard.
Like, I think it's if you go over size 13 or something, it's, like, hard to find it.
Shut up, Chris.
Chris is having too much fun with that.
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast I didn't have breakfast this morning. That's why.
I had a banana.
Yes, and there's a video
You and your
related to
fucking
that.
banana.
A fucking
Was it
banana.
bacon with banana? Oh, never mind. Too many undertones. I give it up. I give up.
Undertones? Undertones. Seriously.
Undertones. I said.
I've been in the danger zone.
The danger zone.
Undertones. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh,
Kim!
Kim, are you back? Can you hear us?
Kim, are you there,
Can
buddy?
you hear us?
Remember, you have to mute yourself first.
Hello, Kim!
Hi.
Emmeth is here.
A friend is back.
We've been trying to solve the mystery of what was going on with your silence and couldn't hear us. There he is, Kim Espen Haugen. He's last but not least, by any means necessary. Here he is. He has got Banjo-Kazooie on his TV. Look at the background.
Fuck yeah, Banjo-Kazooie.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Awesome.
Look at it.
It's awesome.
I don't know what happened.
Fuck that new one.
Sound
Oh, God.
just
The nuts and bolts.
It's not
Yeah.
even new. It's like,
It
what,
sucks.
2006?
Please
Well,
don't.
One.
Next gen.
I was so hyped for that.
So was I. And then I was
me
like,
too.
what the hell is this piece
They
of
didn't put a fucking vehicle in the advertisement until the game came out.
Exactly. And I put it in.
Honestly, that was
The
one of
first 5 minutes, I was like, what the hell is this shit?
Honestly,
Yeah.
that was one of the biggest
Diddy
video
Kong
game
Racing?
for me.
What is this?
As a gamer. That just disheartened me so much.
While this is a great topic, we have to hold to I'm not speaking right because I'm sick. Tradition here, and we have to see how everybody's been doing and what they've been doing. So, Chris,
Go fuck yourself. I don't want to tell anyone. what
you're
I've been
gonna
doing.
tell us because that's how it goes, buddy boy.
We own your soul.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Like I said,
How much is it worth?
I've been 2 pennies. I'm cheap. Fucking cheap. Anywho, and who said I had a soul in the first place? Anywho,
I don't.
I've been yeah, I know you drink. Oh crap, never mind.
Sold it.
I've been just working all week. Got to play some WWE 13. Yeah, well, I don't know why I said it so slow. With Tyler and some other dude named Tony, and we had a blast for a few times. Not as intense as before with Tyler, where I had made Tony tap at least 15,000 times, and he fucking didn't call for the tap, you asshole. Anywho, besides that, I've been just playing some Yu-Gi-Oh games because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd.
That sounds fascinating. Kim, what have you been up to?
I've been going deaf, obviously.
Clearly.
And it mutes.
Yeah. No, I haven't really been doing much. I've been doing the regular stuff. I've been getting back into recording again. I mean, I do that every week. And then games, all that stuff. But I've been, I don't know, been in a bit of a rut lately.
Oh, you don't, I still have to upload like about 3 more videos. I don't know.
Been saying that ever since I started with these podcasts.
It's the running joke.
It's
You're
a
an
running
asshole,
joke.
Chris. That's the asshole joke.
Hey, at least I got one up the other like last week.
Yeah, it's true. He did. Go check him out. But
Nope.
yeah.
I won't.
Michelle, it's been about a month since we've had you in the podcast. What have you been up to?
Apparently. Nothing much.
Oh.
Just trying to get back into recording because since January I hardly played any games and thus making me record something today. But that's pretty much it.
Wait. Hang on. You
What?
recorded
Rewind.
something today?
Yeah, I recorded something today.
What'd you
I got
record?
my lazy ass to record something.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Tell me.
What is it, or is it a surprise?
Fuck surprises. This is not my birthday.
No,
No one's birthday here.
no spoilers.
I think today is everyone comes back and records day because Redstone
Except
recorded,
me.
Mega Mike 15 recorded.
Yeah, Mega Mike 15 is back in the Let's Playing community. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's cool.
After 2 long
And he
ass
can't keep the same aspect ratio on his videos in a row. Have you noticed that, Zeo? They're all fucking different. The first one he did was awesome. It was like perfect ratio and everything. Then the next one, black bars. What is he doing? Is he
Maybe
high?
there was a rendering problem.
Do you know what finally brought him out of hiding? Zeo? Do you know what finally brought Mike out of hiding?
Mike told me that today he was just in a shower and he was like, I feel like coming back to record.
Wow.
Oh yeah, shower ideas are the best ideas.
I thought it was North Korea.
Oh, well, he had a very shitty idea. But it led to a lot of funny comics, so I'm happy about that.
Hmm.
But anyway, Rich, what about you, buddy? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Well, been doing those simple thoughts, so pretty much just writing down ideas and whatnot for that. I actually tried to record today myself, and I was just like, fuck this video because the game is broken.
Oh yeah, Call of Cthulhu, right?
Yeah, I was just
That game is so
that
broken.
broken. I don't know.
You told us in the past how much it frustrates you.
Oh, and I was like, you know what? Because I haven't done it within like a couple months, I might have a fresh mind and I might be able to do it. No, I'm having the same friggin' problem. Like, it just doesn't work.
It's kind of sad because first the game was meant for PC, then halfway through they thought, let's make it console only, and then they said, no, let's do it on PC again. That pretty much fucked the whole game up completely.
Yep. And that was probably Bethesda's idea.
I don't think so.
I think they're probably
I think there was a company before that.
Really? Maybe.
A smaller company that
They think they
began
can
with
get
the
away
game.
with whatever because of fucking Skyrim? I don't think so, brother. But not going by the list since I'm last, we're gonna go right to Zeolightning. We haven't seen you in a while either. What have you been up to?
Besides, obviously, school shit, I've been really lazy to get back to recording, but I got myself a new controller today, so I was expecting I was going to start recording later. I'll probably still record later tonight, so it's just a record day for everyone.
I wish I could record stuff, but computer issues. Yeah.
Bullshit. You're just
You got a camera.
You're just lazy.
You got a
I get my
camera.
computer next month. When I get my
see you
computer next
staring
month,
at
'cause, we'll be able to do it next month. I'll send my computer to you. But anyway, so it's I haven't been up to much of nothing. Just playing some games. Like I recently bought Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is amazing, by the way. And I bought Pokemon White version. I've been meaning to get Gen 5 for a while now, so I'm really into it because I've been wanting to play a Pokemon game for some reason, and playing this game, I'm having tons of fun. So,
And with a little help from a buddy.
Yeah, with some help from not just you, Mufasa, but Sean as well. You know. But
Better than Sean.
I've also
Kirby here says, I am better than Sean. And before flaming,
I've also been playing some Mega Man. Actually, I've been over the past couple of months. I've been playing a couple of Mega Man games, and I recently just beat Mega Man Advanced as Mega Man, and holy shit, that game's hard as Mega Man. And the last thing I played was Simpsons Arcade for the Xbox Live Arcade. That game's tons of fun, and I want to do 4-player co-op. I played it last time with my friend BSL Blood Spinning Lizard, but I want to do a 4-player co-op of that game. That'd be awesome. That's pretty much all I've been up to, though.
Speaking of Let's Playing, I kind of want to soon do Let's Playing, because I kind of want to get the niche, because...
It's
Holy
about
shit.
fucking time is all I can say.
Hold on.
I'm gonna help.
For Mega Man, I kind of want to play the Mega Man Battle Network series.
He's gonna
That'd
be
be-
more
that'd be
lazy
great.
than me. I already see that.
That would
But
be great.
I kind of can't Let's Play because I can do videos because I use a camera but I need a computer that will actually let me record.
Well,
I'm gonna help you.
yes, he's gonna help you, and so will I, in any way I
10
can.
years later, I'm
Hey,
recording.
don't rush help. You can't rush help.
I know. I'm just giving
Speaking
him a
of
hard
people
time.
who need help, hello. How have I been doing?
That was such a bad segue. Jesus.
I'm the king.
Amazing.
Huh?
I'm the fucking king.
Fuse-4
Don't you know
Network.
we're like the kings
We're
of
the
bad
best at
segues?
segueing.
We're like the king of bad segues.
Yeah.
See?
That
It's
should be
true.
our slogan.
Transition to Spence.
Transmission, that's actually pretty cool. Besides from getting sick this week, when I planned on recording, well, that didn't work out too well. But, I'm constantly staying hydrated. I've been taking NyQuil the last 2 nights to sleep. It's been pretty glorious, but that stuff makes me so groggy I can't get up in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Sponsored by... No, never mind.
Nope,
Sponsored
nope.
by H2O.
It's just, yeah. We're
Sponsored by
water.
me.
Oh, by Kim, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Kim, you have all the water?
All
Oh.
the water is in Kim's backyard. don't know
I
why
supply
He
the world
sells the
with
water and the meth.
I don't sell it. I
I will...
distribute it for free.
Since everybody's going to the trouble of recording shit, I have to try then tonight to get something recorded.
I feel
I
like
might upload today.
I will
Part
upload
1.
today. I could do it.
Well,
But other than that, I've just been doing the college stuff, exams. 3 weeks to go, it should be, and then I'll be out of here. So it's good times.
I know that.
Let the good times roll. Let the good
I know that
times roll.
feeling.
Yeah. And a lot of people are asking where Dave's been. Now, I really can't say too much because I don't know too much. He's been around slightly. I saw word that he was sick, so maybe that's why he hasn't been very talkative lately. I don't know. I sent him last week's podcast, but I guess he's been too sick to upload it or didn't get the email. I don't know, but we will be trying to get in touch with him, see what's going on with him, and hopefully figure something out. Because we've wanted to have him back for a while, but, shit happens.
Maybe just break down his front door and drag him out of his room.
Maybe. Dave!
seems kind of rude.
Where are you?
Well, Rich can break down his front
I'm
door
back
if he has
to
to.
Yeah. He's nearest.
Rich, take a camera with you and go break down Dave's door. Let's do it.
You have a you have a mission, Rich.
I need help because he's got dogs.
Rich, your mission.
They're tiny dogs.
Rich,
Tiny dogs are
you refuse
vicious.
to accept it.
They are.
It's the go.
They are. That's true.
He does not
Those
have a
fuckers
choice.
Fight.
He has no choice. He has to accept it. It is his duty in life.
Just throw him a bone.
I don't
Throw me
have a
fucking
camera.
Bone here.
I don't have a camera. I can't.
I can
Take
send you
your-
one.
Take your
Yeah.
desktop with an extension cord and a
Yeah, I know. Extension cord coming from my car.
Can you imagine?
What's going on here? Probably wouldn't answer the door. Like if I was knocking on the door, I wouldn't answer the door.
Well, you're an asshole. But
What's
No
new?
comment there.
what's new, Scooby-Doo? I don't know.
Whoa. I don't know.
Arf.
What?
Right? I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Raggy.
Hello, Raggy.
What is it with you and voices, Zio? Jeez. You
Multiple people living in one shell.
just- Yeah, who's
Most likely, yeah.
I know Elmo's been living in there for a long time.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking stop.
What have we unleashed?
How does... Oh.
We have opened Pandora's box.
Hey,
Oh, Again?
Into
Whatever
the
you-
rabbit hole.
Whatever you say, shift shape.
Through the hourglass.
Canadian.
I'm too calm today for that. Too calm.
Yeah,
Well,
he didn't start
at
off
least
drunk.
right now.
Give him a couple hours and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need another one of these in me. Then I'll forget.
You're drinking wine?
What?
No, I'm drinking Moosehead.
Oh, it looked like a wine glass at first.
What?
It's a lager glass.
Are you
I
drunk?
think.
No, I mean
Not a wine glass.
I didn't see the bottom.
Well, you didn't see it.
This is a soda bottle. You could
Filled
tell
with
by
water.
the distinct shape.
This
Is
is
that
my
diet?
glass.
Is that zero? Please tell me that's not zero.
It's just a bottle, Rich.
But you must have drinking the stuff that was in it before you got the bottle.
If that is Coke Zero, that's fucking disgusting.
I had nothing else, okay? I had
Ew.
nothing else in the goddamn machine.
That is fucking
You
disgusting.
think I'm gonna be the scapegoat for the whole damn machine? Shit.
Shit.
I don't know. It is shitty, but there was nothing else, and I needed to wash
This
it down with
drink-
something besides water.
It's amazing. I don't care what anyone
Zero
says.
calories and zero taste. Fuck off.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I have this
Zero
has zero
calories.
and everything. So
I can take a pound of sugar and say there's no fat in it.
I can take a pound of
Exactly.
cocaine and say,
Exactly.
Great fat in it.
It's also great how they say there's no sugar in it. Yeah, that's true, but there's Artisulfam K and other shit that is pretty much sugar, just not called sugar.
I can take a loaf of bread and say 100% no fat. Doesn't mean it won't create fat in you.
Indeed. But most of the people don't fucking realize that or don't think about it.
look at Tyler's face. He's like,
What just came of this?
what about my face?
Someone just fucking walked off,
You
and
went like-
now they're yelling at me. What did I do?
I'm a terrible host. Jesus. I've been
You
doing
should be
this so long.
ashamed.
I am. I'm very ashamed.
you should
Yeah,
close down
you
your
have no
your
idea.
shoulders.
I am
5
so
people.
ashamed. You have no idea how much
Yeah.
shame I am feeling. I
We
sound
can hear
like those
that.
people in the Geico commercials. Yes, commercials are real. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just like wrestling is real.
It is in my heart.
Somebody hit the boo button.
No.
No comment.
Fuck. Shit. That's not good. Not the gong button. What is this? Thank you.
Somebody was confused.
Alright.
Emmeth to the rescue.
Thank you. That's why we keep you.
Okay,
Unnecessary.
We'll see
we're
you
going overboard.
Nothing new.
We're
Back
there.
on track.
Derailing. We're derailing.
It's
We've
too
already
soon.
derailed,
Just
Emmett.
started.
We've already gone.
Do we have a topic of conversation?
I've got topics, but I'm not doing them yet. We have to say some fun stuff first. Rich, you had some stuff you wanted to talk about, right?
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah. Well, I want to talk about the violence and sexism within video games. If you guys haven't noticed, it's there.
Oh,
But
here we go.
No.
we don't
What?
even have to say video games. We can also
Violence?
say media
No.
and everything, right?
No.
There's violence in video games? What the
We
fuck?
have had this
Sexism? Never heard of that.
We have
That
had this
doesn't
discussion, but we haven't really elaborated too much, so maybe we can get into some more nitty-gritty detail.
Well, now this time we have a female here, so she might give us the female.
Wasn't she here the last time we talked about
No, she wasn't. I don't
Where?
think so.
Sure?
it? Are you sure?
Yeah.
What episode was that?
We've done so many episodes. Where? What episode is
So
that?
many. 10.
Fuck me, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. But I think it
Get
was
that
all
shit.
males in that podcast.
It must have been, because we did
I
not
know
have a
the one with the vagina. I wasn't in there.
Oh, yeah, when Dave asked, like, what it'd
What
be
you
like
would
if we
do
all
if
had
you had a
vaginas
vagina.
and got
Oh,
periods.
God.
Yeah, that was a great
Ah,
question.
I had quite a laugh, yeah.
Question?
I'm still embarrassed.
It was a time
Really?
when Dave was in the podcast. He asked us a random question. He's like, "If you all had vaginas and had you woke up and you were having a period or something, what would you do?"
Oh god, it was that
And Joe
podcast?
videotaped it.
I just remember that I had
Glad I
quite a
wasn't
great
there.
laugh at that.
I knew she would too. First she'd be disturbed, then she'd laugh.
Oh, that was too funny.
Uh,
Glad I wasn't there for that.
yeah, you should be. Fuck off.
No, but I want to say, like, why does it have to be that way? Like, but then I also think, well, we don't have the technology to create any other action that is entertaining. And
Oh, I thought you meant having a period as a man.
no,
I
I was
thought
just
we were on
trying.
that
I was trying to
subject
just
again.
skip
No.
right over that wave. And
I'm
just,
sorry, I'm
wants
a
to
speed
skip
bump
it.
on the way out. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
But
Please
one answer
continue.
for
I'm just
that,
gonna go
Richard,
hang
is
myself.
also that the media mostly portrays all video games and movies
Oh, the
mostly
media, yeah.
to males, not females.
I'll come back to
most of
this
the time.
later.
but with
Yeah.
that said, there it is. There's the sexism right there. There's where we can fix it. Stop just gearing it towards all males. Stop thinking all males have the money for it.
Then again, you would have to think about what do females want to play. And don't get me started with all that, yeah, dress up a doll game and all the shit that you
I
get
was
for DS.
I was more thinking social games, like
Fuck social
because us, yeah, like social games, like MMOs and whatnot. Do you like
Yeah.
MMOs and everything?
Depends on the MMO.
Depends on the
Depends.
MMO, but do you like what catches your eye within the MMO?
Mostly the story.
The story?
Mostly, yeah, and the adventure aspect.
But
Not
Oh.
really the socializing aspect,
No.
since I'm shit at that.
hold
That's
on.
kind of not a.
Well,
that makes it not an
everyone.
MMO though. That makes it just an RPG.
But
Do
hold
I
on.
give a shit? No.
Hold on. But you gotta think about it. It's just not video games and the games. It's everything. There's a lot of sexism in a lot of things. Like, I'll give example. Like what I play, Yu-Gi-Oh. Not many girls play Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, there's a few. I've seen like few people there, but it's mostly a guy-dominant sport or a thing.
True.
So it doesn't matter. Anything will have sexism because remember the ancient rule of the internet that girls do not play video games.
How
Well,
about how about
The
sports?
internet is that there are no girls with the internet.
Yeah,
The rule of the
exactly.
media is that women do not count.
Do you say most games will have sexism in it? Because what about sports, for instance?
Yeah, but sports. But here's the thing. Yes, I see where you're going there because tennis. We'll use that as an example.
Fuck tennis.
Is
Football, soccer.
football,
Ice
soccer,
hockey.
anything is. It's mostly guys. Except I don't know. I've seen more tennis girls than tennis people guys. But
There was this one discussion about female soccer players wanted female players in FIFA
Hmm.
because there's none in the game.
True.
And I agree. There should be female soccer players, female soccer teams in the game.
There should be, but then again, you have the percentage of female players and then male players.
I know.
Who would they cater to rather?
Hey guys, I just got an idea.
Oh?
Anybody who's having alcohol out there in YouTube land, go back to when we first started this conversation, and from there on, anytime something sexist is mentioned, take a drink.
Oh, great.
You'll all be dead within
Rich?
minutes. Good
Get
night,
ready.
everybody.
Getting ready.
Rich
fun.
is dead.
I have whiskey. I'm
Oh
good.
no, you'll die. Don't do that. I was just kidding. Unless somebody really wants to try it out there, wherever you are.
I have
sorry.
whiskey too.
Yeah,
Oh
go
god,
for it.
a drunk Emmeth. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
I take one sip and I'm drunk.
So,
You don't have that.
You're likely.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course.
You scared me for a second. But I kind of stepped in there, so go ahead and continue what you were saying.
No, I was just saying. I was gonna say I know female players, FIFA players. I know quite a few.
I know quite a few real life ice hockey players. Female.
I know some in my lifetime too, but the whole thing is why do they try to shun away from it? Another thing is like, why does the hero always have to be either some big boobed hero, or like if it's a strong
Hero.
female role, right? It's
Tomb Raider.
yeah. I was
It's
gonna
Japanese
name
like-
out the names,
Wait, that's
but then yet again, let's go and look at the newer version of Tomb Raider. She's got somewhat of a real version of a female body. But then everyone started calling her fat
Wow.
because she didn't look like the way that she did in the PS2 versions.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I was just like, really?
They
really?
want her. They want her to look like this.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sorry, but if you look like a twig, there's something wrong with you, and eat a sandwich.
Have several.
Say it.
I will make them. I'm hungry.
I liked the new Tomb Raider.
I haven't tried it, but I've seen some gameplay of it and everything.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
seen
not-
some gameplay
But-
too.
But
I'm
then you look at the commercial for it, and you're like, why are you just showing me your ass, and why are you showing me her hanging like,
Because
from a
sex
rope?
sells.
Like, because that's the only thing they're selling to us. Because
It's a
that's the only thing they're
conclusion that
selling
we
to
have
us.
often reached in this discussion. Sex sells, and it will always sell because everybody loves sex out there. Well,
Well, it's because
At
we
least-
make it so taboo.
Most.
most.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but
Not
you know
everybody.
what I mean. Like it's one of the most common sellers of any product.
Of course.
Well, I
The
need to say.
female body.
Look at
Yeah.
the Pepsi commercials, like you just like foreign commercials.
Oh, poor Emmeth.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say you should never include everybody.
No,
Because there's
it's not
always someone
everybody,
out there.
'cause there's always circumstances.
You
always
never assume
circumstances.
because it makes
It's
an ass of you and me.
It's an expression, I
No.
know.
Yes, it's true. But anyway, my point is though, you look at a lot of these foreign commercials. Like I've seen like a Japanese McDonald's commercial where there's like a female version of Ronald, and it's kind of like
Oh,
she's
yeah,
being
yeah,
sexual
yeah,
with
I
the
know.
burgers and rubbing them on herself, and it's just like a Pepsi commercial with some.
That
Hell,
is so fucking weird.
there was even that fan-made Skittles commercial where this honey
Oh, God, I
were
love that.
banging in a hotel, and then he
Didn't I
spread
show you
Skittles
that
all over.
one?
Did you show me that? I don't know if you did or not. I know I've seen it before.
Well, I know I saw it on Tumblr.
They supposedly put the title on it, banned Skittles commercial.
But it wasn't actually officially a Skittles commercial, but they made it look like one because they edited.
Yeah, it's fan-made.
It was. but
Hilarious.
they said share the rainbow, but I think they should have just said taste the rainbow twice because that basically would have worked better.
That would have been funnier. Taste the,
Taste the
Taste the
rainbow.
rainbow.
Taste the
Quite
rainbow.
literally.
Well, if they said
Double
swallow, if
rainbow.
they said swallow the
Oh,
rainbow,
Jesus.
it would have been a little weird.
Oh.
Double rainbow all the way.
Double
Please
rainbow
don't.
all the way.
No, stop.
Oh, I've taken it to a new
Uh,
level. Here we go.
But
No,
back
but-
to female role models, sorry.
Actually,
Uh,
I actually had something. I'm sorry that was related
Oh.
to Tomb Raider, kind of.
Okay.
This
Go
guy I watch on YouTube, he calls himself Critical. I don't know if anybody has ever heard.
Ah, yeah, I know that
He
guy.
played this game, and I guess it was Tomb Raider-esque, or like it was based on it because he was like it was a female protagonist, and it was kind of like the Surgeon Simulator game where you control the hand
Oh, Jesus.
and the camera.
Oh.
But and you have to pick up a gun with your hand and then shoot it with your hand. It's kind of weird. But whenever you look down, you just see like an enormous rack. Like, you
Well,
just see-
that's normal.
But I've
If you
never
look
seen
down
it,
as a
like-
female.
Yes, but wait, in first-person games generally, you don't really even see your feet. You just see the ground in front of you.
It all depends on
Depends.
like if it's a newer game or an older game.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you go back to Doom 2, you look down, you never saw your feet.
You
if
didn't
you look-
have feet. You were fucking floating torso with an arm.
But then let's go to Duke Nukem Forever. You
Oh,
can
God.
look down, you see your feet, right?
The jump,
And he
please.
I can't,
Fucking jump.
except for Duke Nukem Forever, I can't think of one game that has that mechanic where you can look down and see your feet. Not one
feet.
game.
Fear
Isn't it
2,
Halo?
Doom 3, I can go on.
Okay, well,
Don't-
the games I've played at least.
Mario, no.
Well,
Yeah, you saw the whole
No
body.
shit.
Well, I guess one side of it.
one side of it.
Really a platform where
I
you
wonder
always
if
see
he's
the
disfigured on the other side.
Oh god.
Unless he did the twirl.
Yeah.
Okay, back to Tomb Raider.
Yes, back to Tomb Raider. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I thought you wanted to say something.
I already said it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say was about female role models or primary characters in games. The only great female lead that I saw currently was Bayonetta 1. She was a great character.
She was strong, very outspoken, and she was
She
like
was
a very
sexual,
strong.
but
yeah,
not
she was,
asking
but
for
not
it.
too much, right?
Exactly. She knew what she wants, and she knows you can't deliver. That's at least the image she gives off.
That is it. And Bayonetta is a pretty good one, but then you can also be like, well, she's running around like very skin tight shit the whole time through.
These days, who isn't?
Well, what do
I'm
you
not.
what do you think of
This
Samus?
is skin tight shirt, but kind of.
Both male and female, they want the protagonist to look good.
Protagonist.
He has an
Protagonist.
accent. Leave him alone.
I
Yeah,
have
leave
a
him alone.
accent.
I
No,
have one too.
don't leave me
Yeah,
alone.
it's true. It's true.
Call
They
me
do,
out on that.
Give him
They-
attention. Give it to him.
They do want to make them look like the most beautiful person within this planet. And then, but yet,
See
you
how
look at
I
like,
have a ring?
let's look at the male versions of this, okay? We get some foul-mouthed, sexist pig who's saving a woman.
What about
Mm.
Mario? Is he
Oh
following?
god fucking damn it!
If,
Mario.
if there was
He's a fat
actual
Italian
like,
What's wrong? Mario's the textbook Prince type character. That's a plumber.
Prince? He's a
No,
plumber
I
from
don't
fucking
Well, I mean,
New
he's
York.
always saving the princess. And he's
Do you
not-
know?
he's never
Do you
the
really
The
know
princess
if he
is a dumb
saves her?
bitch.
he
Don't
can't
you
because
think
he's an
it's a bit
alcoholic.
weird that she's always getting fucking...
Honestly,
He's
I
Fighting
always
by
at the
Bowser?
wrong house.
I
He's
think
at the wrong house.
I think the problem
Oh
is that
God!
Peach.
Damn.
I think
Don't,
Peach,
don't bring that.
I honestly think that Peach has Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
She
maybe.
keeps going.
Wait.
Or maybe it's Mario who kidnaps her.
Yes, top plot twist.
Yeah, maybe he's the one who's the kidnapper
sounds
trying to
like
get her.
a
Maybe
game
he's
I
delusional
played.
from all the fucking mushrooms he
That
fucking
sounds like
eats.
He's
fucking-
eating in
it
the
sounds like
LSD
Over
Steve
the
that he
years,
takes.
over the years, after you've done something so many times, Mario's accumulated all these.
Has anybody heard of
Like, really? Honestly, I think Mario's just seriously though. Mario's one of the noblest characters I could think of in a video game.
The thing is, though, it's
What
funny you
about Link?
mention. It's funny you mentioned that Mario would kidnap the
Link
princess.
too. Most Nintendo characters are very noble.
Yes.
Let
Smoke.
Spence talk.
Yes.
I'm just trying to say there was a Flash game I played once on Adult Swim, and it was called Lily's Quest. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but it's actually about you're the protagonist, but you're actually kidnapping the girl to live with you, and
Awesome.
everybody hates you, basically.
I want to play that.
It's free.
Sounds
Everybody
weird. talks
talks shit about Chuck's in the chat, and he knows what that game is because he did a playthrough of it on his channel.
Oh,
Shock!
cool. Chuck!
And maybe Peach is just obsessed with bestiality. It's a point. Maybe maybe Bowser.
I played a
Those
Flash
jokes-
game that
those
would
jokes
say
have been
yeah
sent
to
to
that.
hell. Those jokes have been sent to hell.
Maybe Bowser is her father.
What?
I doubt that. Because
How does a giant turtle impregnate someone
They're
to
all
give birth to a
lizard
blonde
people.
chick?
Come on, you ever seen the movie?
yeah, and Bowser Jr.
Wait,
King Koopa Jr. also says to him, "Mommy."
They're not all lizard people. Don't even, if you could have quote the movie, you better know what you're talking
This is
about.
not Mario Brothers the
All
movie.
right. You gotta know what you're
Fuck
talking
me.
about.
What the
You
hell?
better quote
I
the
really
movie.
want to see that movie with you guys.
All
That would be
lizard
good.
was
Let's do
freaking-
a
That would be
riff
awesome.
track to that movie
was
someday.
Bowser. He
Yeah.
was a dinosaur.
Yeah.
No, they
That's
were
it. I'm gonna
like humanoid lizard people. They've
No,
evolved
Goombas
to
are
have
humanoid
like
Oh
mushrooms.
Jesus!
Goombas
The
are humanoid
Goombas in the
mushrooms.
movie.
They were
The-
mushroom people.
The original
Yeah,
story
big-
is that they were
Big
toads
Bertha's
turned
a
into evil
humanoid
creatures.
fish thing, I guess. I don't know. A princess.
no, they devolved.
princess who was
They
not even-
devolved.
Wouldn't be even Peach, by the way. It was Daisy. The princess in that movie was the only human.
Their
Like,
names
not her
were
father.
Mario and Luigi Mario.
Well,
Which is actually his.
They picked the
actually
two
another
best
thing.
actors to play him though.
Bob
I'll give him that.
Hoskins.
Yeah, nah.
John Leguizamo as
Yeah.
Luigi? With no
Yeah,
mustache?
didn't you know that?
No mustache?
Dennis Hopper as Bowser.
Monkey.
Damn right. They got a great cast. They just didn't have a good story. But you know what?
Surprisingly
At least they
enough.
tried.
Hopper's an Oscar-winning actor.
At least they tried.
Even though the story wasn't good, I still liked
You
it.
still watch it. Just for
It's got a
nostalgia.
cult following for being really bad, like The Room by Tommy Wiseau.
Oh Jesus, fuck! You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Ah,
What's that movie that has? Oh my god!
Troll 2, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's Trope 2, yeah.
that's like one of the top terror bad movies.
Oh, there's so many.
my God.
You ever seen Bug? That one's terrible.
Ever seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Fuck yeah.
No.
You ever watched the cartoon?
You guys need to watch Birdemic.
I've seen
You
it.
guys need to watch Birdemic. Holy shit! that movie's
Birdemic is so bad.
Don't
Oh,
even joke about
terrible.
that. There was a poll at my fucking college to watch that movie in a group.
And did it win?
It beat Wreck-It Ralph by one.
Oh my god!
And that shows you how smart people are.
But nobody
Just
really
saying.
wanted to watch it. They were kidding. But then
I
they
would
had
totally
to watch
it with people.
And then they had to watch
Just
it
to be
because
the
they picked it.
That is.
And then they complain about it. And that
think
just
I'd rather
shows
have
how
my
smart.
Nads
You
electroshock.
had the chance of watching one of the best Disney movies, and you said, "I'll watch fucking Birdemic."
No, we watched Wreck-It Ralph in another room just to stick it to him because, come on, it's a great movie.
I still have not seen that movie.
You gotta look it up
Oh,
or find it or
dude, you
something.
haven't?
Watch it.
You
It's
have to
it's
watch
amazing.
It. It is a great Disney movie.
I haven't seen it
There's
yet, but I
so
just
many
haven't had time.
references to Video gamers all over.
If you're a video gamer, you appreciate it way more.
Right on.
So we were on the subject of sexism, and we kind
And,
of
Yeah,
and
way
it goes
back.
with Disney films.
we have a problem with sticking with topics. We're kind of assholes that way. But it's true though. A lot of the times it's the generic. You gotta save the damsel because you're the man. You're the big strong man with the power-ups and the weapons. Go save her.
Yeah, but then
She's
he just
helpless.
throws out curse words for no reason. Like,
Wait, who throws
Really?
out the curse words?
You want to know?
Or the hero.
It's not like that though.
What? Wait. Who's cursing? Not every hero curses.
well, some of them do. The newer
Mario
ones
doesn't
do.
say anything besides "Mamma
Oh
Mia"
god,
and "It's a
fucking
me."
that. Can we move on from Mario?
The modern
then-
games.
okay,
He
then
is
not
the
Mario.
gold
talking
standard.
about modern
Sonic,
games
Sonic
right now.
doesn't curse.
Who
One
doesn't?
comment. One comment.
Don't say Shadow the Hedgehog. That wasn't Sonic.
No. You know in Mario Kart 64,
What?
when you choose Mario, I always thought it said Mexico.
Mexico.
Oh Jesus! Now I'm going to hear that now. Great.
Ole, 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 ole.
Oh, shut up.
Ole,
But on the subject of sexism and all that,
Yay.
Samus is a female lead in a
Yeah,
game,
I was talking.
Very
about
good example.
Yeah.
and you don't really see much of her. She's in a suit most of the time.
Everyone was so surprised when they beat Metroid and they find out they're playing as a girl, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
What about
Yeah,
Good vs.
exactly.
Evil?
That game is great.
Well,
I really like
or
that game.
Journey. Journey was another good one with a
I
strong
wish I
female
had a
role.
PS3. Fuck.
I haven't heard of that game.
What?
What?
Oh, you mean the longest journey?
The Longest Journey, yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, that's another.
And the Dream, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a Norwegian company too.
Yeah, they had a pretty, like, I played the first one, it had a strong female role playing it, so.
Second one too.
Yeah. And then I also, like, when I make, like, my Fallout characters or Skyrim, I always want to make a female strong role character that doesn't have to use sex to sell or anything like that. Like, but it's just the way I want it, because I want a strong female role as my hero instead of a male. I don't know, people can call me gay for that, but I'd rather have
stare
a,
at the female ass than on the male ass. If I have to.
Well, especially the way they make them, I guess. I mean,
No, but I'm sorry, but I've already seen so many stories with the male being the hero I'd rather see something else. And if I have a choice, I'd rather see a female be the strong female role, because within my life, I've always seen the strong female role, because I grew up in a single parent family, and my mother was a strong female role to me. So like,
Same for me. Yeah.
And me.
yeah, so like that, I see that, and I'd rather have that. Like, make a game when you become a female, like a single mother taking care of a family, and let's do
Okay,
that.
I'd not play that.
Do that, and then you appreciate them even more, I would imagine.
Well, you could play Sim if you want that shit.
Exactly.
And then I see the headlines: "Cooking Mama, a stereotype or a way of life?"
Oh God, please. Mama.
Jesus. Well, there is that. Just takes me back to when Dave streamed that baby mama.
Don't
game.
shake the baby.
Don't shake
God.
the goddamn baby, and he's just shaking it like, what am I gonna do with this thing?
What's
That
that?
was great.
Is it that Wii game?
Yeah, that Wii game.
You put the remote in the baby
In
controller.
the baby thingy.
Oh yeah, that's the
creepy.
babysitting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That piece of shit.
Yeah, and Dave was shaking it anyway because he was being a dick and he's an abusive parent. But no, that's not funny. But well, it's funny, but not what the real thing isn't. No.
He says it's not funny while smiling. That's great.
Oh, I also stand over corpses smiling. Does that make me insane?
Yes.
Depends on who you ask.
It depends on who they are.
Rich?
True.
It depends on what you're gonna do with them.
No, but my point is. Oh my Jesus.
Ooh.
But, let's go back for a second here.
Yeah, roll back.
Where?
Roll back.
Like, it's always, like, I said how the standard for a hero and its damsel was a guy saving a princess. You know, that's all the way back to medieval times where they say, oh, knights would save the princess in the tower from the fire-breathing dragon. Which is
Slay the dragon and lay the princess.
Well, in Mario's case, he got a kiss, and same for Link. But anyway, speaking of Link,
A hero that doesn't go by that logic, but it looks like it's like that logic.
I guess so.
Friggin' Wario.
Oh, Wario, yeah.
Wario saved 2 princesses, and both times he said, "I don't give a fuck.
I want the money. Yeah. Fuck off.
Wario's like the sole proof that a hero doesn't have to be in
He's
it
an
for the
anti-hero
princess.
also, though.
He's just in
cares
it for the
about
money.
himself.
Yeah.
He's
Money.
just
He
in it
cares
for
about
the money.
himself. He's the hero that, like, you know.
Well, that's the
hero's
anti-hero,
smart.
right?
Not
He's the
pretty
much,
anti-hero.
yeah.
But I also wonder, though, because back in the day, a lot of the heroes in games were mutes. Like, you notice with Link, and Mario barely said a word, maybe it was 2 words. Link would go, ha!
Yeah.
Yeah,
about it.
then you have Gordon Freeman too, silent
Freeman
protagonist.
never spoke a
Yes.
word. Chell from Portal.
Cho,
Shit.
yeah.
Yeah, if that's how it's pronounced.
Sonic 2, right? At least in the
Well,
beginning.
No,
The
Sonic
Doom-
started out as a mute.
The Doom
but,
2 and
after
Doom
Sonic
guy
eventually-
character.
He gained his own
Oh yeah, Doom.
You're too
After
slow.
Sonic, he's on attitude.
The Quake Marine, he didn't talk until Quake
Sadly
4.
never played Quake. I have to admit.
If you like Doom, you love Quake. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah,
is that
I heard that.
Games.
Especially
I've
since
seen
I
it too, and
think
I haven't seen much of a
Doom
difference.
3 and Quake 4 had the same publishers, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, I also watched this documentary, which is kind of on the same subject upon like the sexism in movies and everything. It's was called Clean Fix. It was a documentary about this one company that would take movies and then edit out the sex and violence within movies, and then give them back to the person who bought the disc first, and gave it to the edited version. And it was mostly Mormons who were renting these movies and everything.
Okay.
But it's just like, why is it right to censor someone else's work but then still have the right to put their name on that work that you've already edited down and you censored what they had in it?
Hmm.
But then you can argue with that, well, they censor it on TV, but they still keep the person's name on it.
Well, I
they
can't
have
talk about that much since we don't really censor shit here.
yeah, and they also have edited versions of movies that they sell to airliners, but they don't sell to the customer.
Oh
So
my
yeah.
god! I just thought of something.
What?
TV censoring of curses.
I find that so ridiculous.
For instance, Snakes on a Plane with Samuel
Yeah.
L. Jackson. Instead of
Oh my
saying I'm
God,
tired
they
of these
butchered that
motherfucking
line.
snakes.
They butchered that line.
Yes,
It turned from,
I'm tired of these
fucking
monkey
snakes.
fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
Wait,
Or
really?
yippee-ki-yay, mother father.
And the most
Ah.
iconic one of all time was when they
Jesus.
censored what the fuck was it? Shit.
I don't think that was it.
No, I know it wasn't.
Everything with Samuel L. Jackson.
Well,
Full-
besides that,
Full Metal Jacket. Have they ever censored Full Metal Jacket, the intro?
I hope not. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
the only
do
time I
wonder.
see Full Metal Jacket is on like those artsy show channels that we get, like Bravo or something. Like if you're a
Bravo.
Canadian viewer, you know what Bravo is. It's like
I
one
know
of
what
those.
Bravo is.
Yeah, it's an artsy, more channel.
Celebrity Poker Showdown.
I
Yeah,
got it.
Oh, God,
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
When
Oh,
they censored
yeah.
when they censored John Goodman. When he was
No.
saying, you know what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Yeah,
Instead he said, you know what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? When you feed a stoner scrambled eggs?
Wow.
Yeah, that was the censored line.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
sounded confused when he was reading it. He's like, when you feed a stoner scrambled eggs.
What?
Look it up, I'm telling you.
yeah. it's-
Okay, but now I really want to know how much they censored Army of Darkness and Evil Dead.
I don't even
I've
think
only
they
seen
aired
them
it.
on like movie channels that they don't censor stuff on.
Because never seen one movie that
Well,
has been censored.
The Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 were unrated, right?
Funny thing is, Evil Dead went to the cinema in Germany and got pretty much removed after 2 or 3 days, but only in Germany.
Yeah. Well, everything gets censored there, so
Yeah. Quake,
yeah,
Wolfenstein.
exactly. Anything with
Idiots.
swastikas, anything.
Anything that has remotely to do with guts and blood will get censored over there.
Conker's Bad Freddy would have had a field day.
They
Well,
even censored Left 4 Dead and Dead Rising 2.
and I would imagine a lot of movies with blood spray.
Did Conker's Bad Fur Day get censored with Live and Reloaded?
Don't bring that up, please.
No, well, only if you beat it.
Yeah,
Only
then you
if you
get
beat
dirty
it.
mode or whatever it's called
Yeah.
when they remove it. They censored
really?
the word twat.
Well,
But that's one of the words you're not allowed to say on TV, and you just said it on the internet.
That's
Twat.
different. You can't
It's
say
funny.
cocksucker or
Yeah.
motherfucker on TV either.
Well, fuck and motherfucker was a duplicate, so
I find
Well,
it so
yeah, but-
ridiculous. Why would you censor all that just because it's on TV when everyone knows that people at home, the family, and children outside or at school are cursing as much as anyone else?
It's a cultural thing. It's still it's still considered taboo,
It's taboo.
within culture. So
I-
I'm sorry.
Looked down upon in all social social medias.
I
So
just find
a true
it's
gentleman
cultural thing.
wouldn't swear.
I don't know about you
Well,
guys.
when the last time that you saw a true gentleman?
I have chivalry, but my vocabulary sucks.
I like to consider myself a gentleman when it's appropriate. Obviously, I'm vulgar and I swear a lot, but I don't do it, to be disrespectful.
I do to
No.
make you think.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but when I grew up in a household full of people who swear, like nonstop. Fuck, shit, all that stuff,
Dude,
Pretty much.
where did we learn it from?
I learned
Exactly.
from my parents.
Parents and
my peers.
other children.
I got punished for swearing.
So did
Yeah,
I.
me too. Me too.
Me
when I
no.
was young.
I learned it from teachers too, but if you said it, it was bad. But if they said
I
it,
already started a discussion about that shit,
At
and
least while I was-
always were in the right. So
My
I was
father taught me how to flip off.
I was always told that
third
there's
grade.
everyone's full of shit.
It's
Pretty
true.
The
much.
teachers are full of shit.
Look at Carlin.
them
I mean,
especially.
George Carlin would swear all the time, but he knew what he was talking about. I mean, the saying goes that you're not really you don't sound intelligent when you're cursing, but Carlin I think proved that otherwise because he was able to sound intelligent while being hilarious but truthful. You know, he knew what he was saying.
It's because the truth is funny because we believe the lie.
The
I
truth
only
is
think
funny.
that you seem stupid or less intelligent if you start swearing and don't know what the word really means.
Douchebag.
That's how I see it. If you know the meaning, then you can fucking say it all you want.
We've all agreed upon this language. Why are there so many words that are so bad
Taboo?
and taboo to say, but yet we have so many more ways to describe the word? Or why do
Exactly.
shows base upon
I'm
it,
guessing
rather, right?
I'm guessing it might be that the words could be sinful or something like that.
Oh,
Bloody
God.
no. That's
That's not right. It can't be.
sort of.
Fuck
Like,
was just a
very-
love
yeah.
poke.
If what
The
you
fuck
said is
was just a
true,
love poke.
Yeah,
If-
I think that would make sense because that's why it would be considered so taboo, even
but
in
at the
this
same
age.
time, Zio, wouldn't that be the same as forcing religion on the viewers?
We
If
could
anything-
start a discussion
That's
now
true,
about that.
But like,
I don't care if we talk about it. I mean,
Oh,
it's a belief
I'm
system.
just saying we use like rape way too much than
Yes, we
anything
do.
else, right? And I'm sorry, but if you go to a girl and you go, so how did it feel when you got raped? They're not going to be like, well, you know, I played Halo, and you know, when that time some
What?
camper hits you somewhere, or they're not going to be
Halo.
like it's
I
I-
noticed that.
yeah.
like we've been changing the definition of raped into something into a gaming term that means you were.
it's a joke, but it's not.
It's
Yeah, that is the sad thing. Rape is a joke for most people. They don't
Yeah,
see it
I
as
know.
something horrendous, as they should.
But it
They
is.
think that shit doesn't happen, or it only happens because women dress like sluts or really want it.
Oh my fuck.
I've always said if you dress that way, you're asking for it. But then I also say the people who do it are fucked to begin with, and if there's more of these rapes happening, then we're getting
This,
fucked with their society.
Nothing, I'm sorry, but nothing what you wear can say to someone that you want to get raped. Nothing. You could
Yeah, I
For
agree.
all I
This
care,
reminds me.
you could run down the fucking street butt naked. That doesn't mean that you want to be raped.
The thing is,
And it's not an excuse. I'm sorry, but
no, it's fine. I'm sorry I keep interrupting, but this just reminds me of an argument that I was watching on Penn and Teller's bullshit.
oh yeah,
It's
Penn
a
and
show
Teller.
they do.
I love
And
Penn
they
and Teller,
talked
that's
about
a
the
good show.
war on pornography, and in the way that people are you know, feminists and and whatnot are supporting the belief that
Cum shots
pornography
are bad.
is causing frequent raping. Like
Okay, that's bullshit.
It's out. No, hang on now. The reason I say that, why I bring it up at all, Rich said that how like if people are dressing up like that or acting like that, that it's like they're asking for it. And in a sense, I think that's kind of how it's believed. But I guess that's also if you're ignoring the business standpoint of it as well. Despite being as greasy as it is, pornography is a business.
It
among
is.
all else.
It's a clean
they get
business,
paid to do
actually.
this. It's
Yeah.
cleaner than it looks. That's
It
probably what
is.
their slogan
People
is.
in the pornography business take great precaution for all
Or
their
they
work.
wouldn't be able to do it.
They know what they signed up for. They know what they signed up for.
Exactly.
Most.
Most of the time.
If you don't know what you
Well,
signed
of
up for,
course.
then it might be rape. Honestly, that's not even a joke. Like,
Or
No,
human
no.
trafficking. Depending.
yes, or trafficking.
Okay, you
Gone from
most
sexism to rape now.
It's all interrelated in on sex,
It's
I
all
guess.
pretty related.
It is
Yeah.
very related.
You ask yourself how many times people have joked that Bowser's been raping Princess Peach, and I didn't mean to put that in your
I didn't
head, but
say it.
be
I
honest.
didn't ask myself that. I was saying I've seen that joke said so many times.
It's true. It's a very common
is.
thing.
Can I get a word in?
Absolutely.
No.
Okay, I'll say style. I'll just.
Oh, come on! Don't be a
Now-
twat.
Okay, the thing is, if you get into the pornography business and don't know what you're signing up for, it could be for money, you know? It doesn't mean it's rape. You
No, of course not,
You've already
because they
signed the
need your
contract. It's already
consent.
there.
They need your consent to penetrate you.
Yeah, you don't go into
You
don't go into pornography without.
Can I just say it's impossible to go in? I think it's literally impossible to go into pornography and not know what's going to happen. You're going to have sex.
Yeah.
That comes in
Yeah.
There could be different forms of it.
What about
Yeah,
exactly.
That could be.
You could sign up for sex, but receive, I don't know,
You
a fisting.
You could just show a foot.
Oh
You
God!
could just show a foot. Getting muddy,
What?
Or yeah, there's fetishes.
right?
Like
But,
that.
Someone
it's
signs.
still.
What?
Okay, someone signs up for this, and they think, "Oh, we're gonna have sex." Okay, but then they get like STDs and all that, and they sue.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you, Tyler?
That's why you should have
I don't
wrapped it
even
up.
know. I'm sorry. It's
I
because I'm a
think
wrestling
they need to
fan.
get tested. I think they
No.
need to get tested before you
Before
can
you
get
even go
on
in.
set.
Of course.
Yeah, before you start
Shoot,
like
it's
the filming
required.
or whatever.
That's why it's a
So-
clean business. They check this shit.
I think they
It's
at
like
least
law.
have to get tested every few weeks
I-
about that.
I need to explain my reaction all of a sudden.
Yeah, please do.
If it obviously not everybody here's a wrestling fan, and I know we keep bringing it up, but the fact of the matter is, on Monday, at the end, a character known as Ryback, he's this big burly motherfucker he's bald and he
Is he
picks his
bad?
head
or
up
what?
on his shoulders.
Goldberg,
And at the
Goldberg
end,
Jr.?
when he did what they call a heel turn, and he turned into a bad guy, he knocked the champion on his ass, and when he finished, he did the up yours pose.
Perfect.
And now when you said fisting, I imagine him doing it. Now I
Oh
feel
God,
very bad.
please. Do you
Feed
really
me
want
more.
to imagine
Feed me more.
yourself get fisted by Ryback? Please, no.
It hurts.
Spence?
I don't really think Ryback took a heel turn.
Well, it's I know. But it's what the assumption is anyway.
You woke up the bear.
Is taking a heel turn always going to result in just someone beating up John Cena? That means you're automatically a heel.
I'm just saying that like
Well,
that's what
what-
it's been called lately. I'm not saying
Yeah.
if it is or not. Nobody knows. It's
Okay, we don't know if it's
If that were the case, Brock would be a heel.
When I was watching wrestling,
Wow.
No,
Are
it's
you
when I
Brock.
was watching wrestling,
Brock is not a heel.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was like the good guy that everyone was rooting for because he seemed like he was standing up
No, he
towards
was
the
actually a
corporation.
bad guy.
Zio
But
is
that,
not-
but then it flipped. It flipped
Wait.
when The Rock became the good guy, and
And
Stone Cold was
Stone Cold
against
Steve Austin,
Wait
yeah.
a minute. Wait a
was
minute,
against
wait
The
a minute.
Rock.
Hold on, time
It
out.
happens
And then
Zio-
all went to shit.
Hold on.
Okay, we're having a problem here. Chris, go on.
Zio is telling me that Brock Lesnar.
No,
is-
he said The Rock.
Oh,
not
no,
Brock,
someone's
you
shitting
deaf
his
Oh,
cereal.
I thought you said Brock.
Oh God.
Now
Chris,
that we-
Chris, shut up.
I thought you shut
Yeah,
up.
please.
You're fan of Yu-Gi-Oh.
All I was saying, I talk about Ryback fisting somebody,
You
and
suck
now
at
it turns
drawing,
into
so.
this. We're all over the
Hi.
fucking
You
place.
see what happens when you talk
Welcome
about
to
sex?
the Fuse-4
No one can
Wrestling
think.
Podcast.
Hey, this is why sex isn't everything. No matter what you talk about, it comes
It's
back
in
to
This is why
everything
sex
because
is a-
it is the
is a
life
great
source of
discussion
everything.
theme.
What the fuck is going on?
What if the person was wearing a shirt that said, I want to get raped?
What
I'm
happens
pretty
if you
sure
wore one that
nobody
said, "I
would
love
fucking
Sigma"?
wear that.
As unrealistic as that sounds, no one would ever wear a shirt like that.
No. Nobody.
Well, that would be asking for it now, wouldn't it? So it all depends
Yeah,
on what
but
they
then
wear.
again, that wouldn't be rape because you had the concept.
You have to think of something that's logically possible now.
In what
No
court
one
of
logically
law?
is going to wear a shirt that says, I want to get raped on it, and walk
In
down
what court of fucking law would they accept a shirt as a means of consent?
Yeah, that would be.
We don't really start talking about the fucking shit that went down. I don't know I don't know where with the fucking football team.
Social indecency in the court of law.
Do we really
People
want to talk
don't-
about the Court of Laws?
No,
Yeah.
because I'm sick of it.
Because I would start a huge discussion with that shit.
Do it.
It's what we do here.
Whoa!
This is why we're here.
Let's not bring,
Don't
bring
get me
the
started
judicial
on
system.
fucking
Let's not bring
court.
the judicial system into that, because that's where shit gets real complicated.
Yes, it does.
Because in the end, it's always getting down to victim blaming and the rapist going free most of the time. That's how it most likely ends.
And it's also
80%
nowadays.
of the time.
Nowadays, the media is going to tell you that they're guilty before they've even been proven guilty. So
Or
the
they
media
say-
needs to
yeah.
step out of it, right, and not blatantly show it, because everyone believed that OJ was guilty. Just because the media said that he was guilty, does it really mean he was guilty? I don't know what
Say-
went on in the courthouse.
Yeah.
Is
The
it
same
the-
goes the other way too.
The people there sat there and told us, well, from every bit of evidence that I've gotten, I don't think he's guilty. So he got out. But then there's like this whole racial thing. Like a lot of white people said he was guilty, and a lot of black people said he wasn't. And
Yeah.
it's just like, really,
The media should really step
Yeah.
out of it most of the time.
like maybe step away from that news that's lying to you.
I've got a lot to
But
say about
that
the
will
media.
never happen. Sadly. Because the media
That's
is
the only
all
thing
over
we
the
get.
place.
That's the only thing we get.
I could go into rant mode about the media for hours.
Oh, please do before I start with the
And
call.
this is why they're trying to censor the internet, because people are coming together, and now
can't
people are
stop
actually
us.
thinking and listening and have true
Or at least try
conversations.
to most of the time.
Well,
The thing
we
is-
try.
Most of the it's full of
But then you see these other people who can't even have a
formal
straight
sentence.
idea. Yeah, I'm one of them.
Here's
Ah,
the deal.
I'm one of them too.
I've got a lot of problems with the media.
Who
lot
doesn't?
Of problems. I don't even know
Please.
where I'd start.
Go on it, because I want to attack them.
Go.
Okay, Spence is gonna lay the smackdown on
Oh, yeah.
media.
If you smell what
Now,
the fish.
keep in mind, anybody listening, before you go saying, "Oh, Spence is trying to sound like he's right about everything," I'm just stating my opinion, like I do in my writing. I'm an aspiring writer. I write about my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. I just want you to think. Okay?
Everything in this box is biased. Fuck off.
In this box, my box.
Ah,
shit.
right.
Well, okay. Okay.
A plus.
Yep.
Get
A
yourself,
plus and a half stars.
drink yourself a cup, a swig of water.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah, do that.
Because if I don't, my voice
Cheers.
is gonna die.
Cheers.
I ran out of water. Can't do
I'm
shit.
waiting for this. I want to hear
Kim, hang on a sec. Before I get into that, Kim, what are you doing?
it. He's going through his old paperwork.
Are you?
It doesn't care anymore. Fuck the podcast.
I'm just here.
I haven't watched the media in like 10 years. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've just been playing games.
I've been writing shit on papers.
I-
What the fuck are these idiots talking about?
Yeah. Dear diary, these people are fucked. Wait. Let me
What-
zoom
what-
in on that. Let me zoom in on that. What is this? Well,
Not
we're off that
interested
subject.
in wrestling.
The smiley face means I respect that you talk about
I
it.
respect
Oh,
it,
thank you, Kim.
but not interested.
We're not even on that subject anymore.
Nope, that was long
He
ago. I
wrote
wrote
it
this
back then.
back
Okay.
then, and I decided not to do anything about it.
Okay, well, but this, what I'm going to talk about is it's related to a writing I did a couple weeks ago, I believe. And basically, my stand on the media is I just think the way it's been presented is just tragically skewed. And what I mean by that is, for years, standards have been set by what we see in the media, what we see on TV, in the magazines, in the books, in the movies. these beautiful people with these beautiful bodies, these beautiful voices, beautiful roles, and all their money. It's a standard. I mean, look at this these days. A person, is it out of the ordinary to say, like, okay, a person wants to be like them, right? So it happens sometimes. Some people want to be like the people they see in the media, depending on who it is. It's not out of the question to say so. So is it out of the question to say that a person would want their significant other to be just as popular or successful or beautiful, you know? Is that out of the question to say that either?
No.
I don't think it is, because I see it every day. People are, like, I see hordes of fangirls, like, screaming over a Twilight actor, or Robert Downey Jr., though in his own right he is an amazing actor. I'm not going to trash talk Robert Downey Jr. But I'm saying because of how they look on the big screen, it's suddenly a standard. And it makes other people feel like they're not often good enough. Like, you see the magazines with the photoshopped women looking like they weigh under 80 pounds.
They're not healthy.
And not to mention, yes, they're this is actually related to a sociology thing I did the other day. We watched a film about the magazine business and how behind the scenes they're using various means to stay thin, such as vomiting
Crack.
And Photoshop.
Smoking.
And yes, and smoking, and yes, Photoshop. They're making things out to look like this is how you need to be, when I think it's a crock of bullshit.
Most of these pictures can't even be humanly
Not without surgery.
possible.
Not without surgery and puking.
Not
and
even
Photoshop.
with. Some of them can't be even attained with surgery and be maintained
It's okay
without dying.
It's okay for a person to be thin. It's okay for them to have a nice body. Sure, that's fine. But to make it seem like it's the standard for how everybody has to be is completely bogus. And it disgusts me. It makes people feel like they're inadequate. And I think that's wrong. Growing up, I couldn't even accept myself because of how much I was rejected for not being a prize-winning face. So what? That doesn't mean I should hate who I am. And I'm not saying that's what the media is exactly trying to make you think, but you can't deny that it happens for some people. You've seen it, I'm sure.
Yeah. I understand if you've gotten to an accident and your face is mangled and you go through plastic surgery to put your face back together. But if you're sitting there going, I don't like the size of my nose, and you cut half of it fucking off, you know what?
Michael Jackson.
You have a mental issue. Deal with it instead of cutting your body off.
I wouldn't say that you have per se a mental issue. Maybe a mental issue, but it's more. It depends on the person.
If you're going to say
some
psychological, that's still a mental issue.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he
It's
meant.
just some people do really have a skewed sense of how they look or how they want to look. Some can't be happy if they don't have, like, I don't know, a centimeter off from their nose, because for them it looks like 5 meters long. I don't know. I'm not one of those people, but I know
my nose
one.
was enormous. I don't care anymore. I really
So-
could give two shits.
So what I can gather from this is, please, parents, tell your children if they're beautiful. Tell them that they're smart. Tell them that they can do anything they want.
The
And
problem
then
is,
tell them to think for themselves and don't believe in what the media tells you.
And
the
you say
problem
that,
is the
Rich.
media is everywhere,
I think
and it affects not only your own child but children of others too, and those talk to your child again.
Go on,
I think you
Kim.
should. I think you should tell your children that they're unique, because they are. Everybody is.
Absolutely.
Yes,
I
but
was-
one shouldn't spend so much time on the uselessness of oneself.
It's
should
a
o-
very true statement, Rich.
It is.
You mentioned how a parent should tell their children that they're
Hold
beautiful
your
and
children.
not to listen to the media and say this is how you have to be. But it's hard because children are ignorant and they don't always listen to their adults. They look at TV and they look at their friends and what they think and they try
No,
to use that.
they're not ignorant. They're questioning.
Exactly.
They're not ignorant. They're questioning.
That
And
is
if
how
they're not acting the
they
way that you
learn.
want, it's not a bad thing. It's just the way that they are.
I know.
You don't. If they show emotion like they push a child, it's just the way they are. That's because that's what they see on TV. Well, maybe you should stop watching violent shows around your child.
I think what my major malfunction with all of this is basically I have an equality complex. Basically, I love the idea of people being equal, but the problem
Which will never
is-
be attained.
Exactly. It's a very
It
unattainable
could.
thing.
We just need to get rid of money first.
We can't, and that will
That's
never happen
impossible.
Well,
unless it's all burned.
firstly, that is impossible, and also you would have to get rid of the people that think differently.
It's what
Second,
bothers me.
thirdly, you
Yeah.
have to-
Isn't this also? Isn't this also how people? Well, okay, one person looks at two people, and this person thinks the first person is beautiful and the second one is ugly. Is it? It won't matter if we remove money or all that. It's all based on appearance in the end. Also,
Exactly.
right? So
Equality can never be attained, because for that everyone would need to be perfect,
It's,
physically and mentally, and that
Perfection.
cannot be attained.
Perfection is an unattainable goal that everyone sets.
Perfection
for
is non-existent.
Exactly.
There is no such thing as perfection, so don't fucking deal with it
Here's
and
what
just
my
realize
idea-
and respect your neighbor, and then
My
love them,
idea
and
of
yet
perfection.
your neighbor love you back.
In terms of perfection, my one idea of it is when you have truly accepted yourself, your flaws and your good points, that is when you are truly perfect.
But that doesn't mean that other people think like that.
And I
exactly.
say fuck
Again,
what
back
other
to-
people think.
Well, back to equality.
My box.
That would mean that everybody thinks the same about everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't. We can't all be. Not everyone is thinking on the same wavelength. I mean, even all of us individually here, we can all agree on things, but there's certain things we don't agree on all the time.
That's true.
Exactly.
This
That's
is-
what
this
makes
is
us
not-
human.
This is not a perfect
That's
podcast. We're
what
all
makes our
thinking the
species
exact same
beautiful. But
That's what makes
the
people
way-
unique.
But if you take it and act violent upon it, don't tell me that it's part of our genes that it's in our genes that we're going to be violent. No, it's the environment that changes our genes. So our
People themselves and
environment,
environment.
our environment is what causes this violence, and this is why
Exactly.
I question the whole violence within our media. Do we really need to show a country getting bombed because one country is at war with the other one?
We
And
don't
the
have
one-
to show it.
No, but they do. CNN does.
Yes, they
right?
do.
And then CNN also lies about certain events that happen. as
Oh
well.
yeah.
But we all know that, and that's old news.
And we could
But yeah,
talk
we'll
about
still
Fox News
believe in
now
them.
too.
We'll still believe in that, and all the Middle East people, they're all evil, right?
No.
It's like, come on.
You have to
Is
look
that what you're
outside
telling
the
me?
box.
Is that what you're telling me? Like, that's what the media's telling me. Like, really? North Korea
It is
the
a
worst.
means
Like,
to-
really?
To keep people in check. Fear.
Control.
Exactly.
Control.
The thing is-
It's like police officers. Are they really there to protect you or your items?
Clearly not the items, because the people lose their items either way.
Yeah, yeah, but then you think of a bank robbery. There is more money spent trying to stop those people robbing that money. But if the people get away with that money, it ruins the whole banking industry. So therefore, the police officers are controlling the items, the money,
More or less.
more or less, right? They're not protecting you or I. They're protecting the items that we own.
I think, basically, going back for a sec, what makes me the most frustrated about all of this is because of the way that people offer and interpret the media. Like I said, they don't feel like they're adequate enough to be accepted by those around them. I felt like this once, and some people feel like this today, and I think it's wrong in my own personal opinion that people should not feel inadequate because of what they see.
We will see you.
Oh, he's back.
Yay.
You're back, Zeo.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Back to it.
But my point is, like, I know some very wonderful people, and most of them, they just keep downing themselves. I mean, I still down myself on occasion because, you know, I'm still trying to find my perfect acceptance of myself. And that's not easy to attain.
To say something about that, it's okay to doubt yourself, because if you doubt yourself, you're going to give yourself the drive to overcome that doubt. And that's what one should understand.
Oh, Zeo.
I can tell you right now that I believe it's in my head that I will never accept myself. Never.
Why is that?
It's tough to accept yourself for who you are. I'll even admit that. I don't. It's hard.
Yes,
because
I
it's
don't
tough
try to make it
because
seem like it's
we
easy.
ain't ever gonna be perfect. We ain't never perfect.
Who needs perfect?
We don't need perfection.
That's my point.
No,
you don't
we're us.
You don't have to be this imaginary standard that the world creates for us.
Imperfections
There is no
make
such
people
thing
unique.
as perfection. No such thing.
Imperfections make people unique.
The person
That's what all I have to say.
The person I'm thinking of in specific is a very wonderful person, and yet because of their own appearance and what people around them say, they don't feel like they're good enough. And I say it's wrong because I don't judge a person by what I see on the outside. And yeah, it's easy to
I judge a person what they say.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's easy enough to say don't judge the outside, but everybody has done it one
Book
time
by
or
its
another.
cover.
Yeah, exactly.
Your body
Don't say.
automatically
Don't judge
judges
it, yeah.
someone
Well,
from
that-
the outside.
That's because we're like programmed to, pretty much in a sense. We're programmed to think this is beautiful. What's on the
What
big
is
screen?
happening to Zeo?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But
I don't know, but I've been ignoring it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
I agree, Rich. I really do agree. But the fact of the matter is, you look at these big, beautiful celebrities, and you know they seem all wonderful, but some of them might be total dicks. Like they may not have as big a heart.
Look at
as
what
the
Tom
average man.
Cruise did to Katie Holmes.
Oh, jeez.
What did he do? No, I don't really care. Just ignore that. Because I really don't give
care?
two shits
Exactly.
about celebrities.
Exactly.
I don't
But
give
my
two
point
shits.
is, look at the heart. If you're looking at a person, don't look at what you can see. I mean, yes, you can think somebody's attractive, that's fine. And maybe the person won't agree. That's
I always
fine.
thought feeling came here, not here.
Don't
Rich-
judge a book by its
Where
cover.
did you just
Yes,
point?
exactly.
Like my brain.
Rich, let me ask you something. I think you're one of the best to ask about this. When you
Sure.
look at Amanda, your girlfriend, what do you see? You don't just see a pretty face, right? You see more than that.
I see a beautiful personality. I see the most amazing person I've ever met whenever I see her. And that's just how I feel. And it doesn't matter whatever will happen, I will always see her that way. That's just the way I know.
And that's exactly the way that is so awesome, you know? And not everybody can see that way right away. You have to learn it in a sense.
Well, the thing is in a lot of relationships, people are selfish. They don't think of the other person. They don't think of the other person's needs and the other person's wants. And they only think of what they want. They only think of what they need. They only think, oh, I have to spend time with them? Oh, that's such a task. Really?
That is so funny though, because that's how I often judge myself when a certain person and I talk.
Oh.
And I'm a bit of a dumbass for that, to be honest.
You are.
My point is though, a person may not see themselves as great because of imaginary standards, or maybe they just have their own reasons. But when you're looking at a person, look at their heart and who they are, because that's what means the most, at least to me. I just want the people out there to think about it. That's all I'm saying.
Do you mind if I say
Also-
something?
Yeah, we mind.
Chris, then Kim.
Chris, you awake?
Yeah, I'm away.
I'm sorry,
no.
Chris. I feel like I've been hogging
Yeah,
this
you've
really
been
bad.
neglecting me anyways.
I'm
whatever.
really sorry. Go ahead.
I'm breaking up with Tyler.
Wait, did Mary know
Again?
you were cheating on her?
No, wait.
Now, buddy.
Well, now she knows.
Okay, now, here's the thing. You guys know, yes, I'm in a relationship with Mary, but it's like, even, like, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see well, because it's my TV, but that's my girlfriend right there.
Mary.
Mary!
That's
Jane.
good old Mary right there. And some people don't like that kind of, relationship between a black and white. Okay, I know we're falling
Interracial relationship.
That's
Interracial.
actually, you showed me a
As-
picture of your family once too, Chris, and how your family actually has some darker
Yes,
tone of
that's
skin.
another thing. People don't believe I'm Cape Verdean because I'm
You're
but
white.
it's-
White as
I'm
bread.
white. Because the only reason why they don't believe it is because I'm Italian as well, so my Italian side's out. But I'm actually 50% Cape Verdean, which a lot of people won't believe. But no, but let me just go back to what I was saying. I love her for who she is. She is a very nice girl. She's funny as hell. Has the best laugh. One of the best laughs I've ever heard.
Agreed.
I don't know. I think Red and Tyler and maybe Kim would agree with that. I don't know if Kim really knows Mary that well. I think you were in a few casts, but I don't remember. I know, Richard, you haven't met her yet, which I'm trying to get her on
she's
here.
a very nice lady.
Oh,
You
good.
need to get your
take its
butt in
time.
here.
I've talked to her, and I've seen some of her videos.
Yeah, and she has a good laugh, right? Like,
Yeah.
she's funny.
Her
And
nickname was
that's why-
Lady Laugh Attack.
Yes.
Oh god, yeah.
Yes, that's one of her nicknames. But I'm just saying, I see her as just someone who I love. Like,
Yeah.
I
You see
love
her
her.
as a best friend.
I see her
I
as a
love
good
her.
friend. I harass her a lot. She harasses me. It's back and forth, but it's like I don't. Yes, once again. Yes, but still, I love this girl for who she is, and that will never change. I don't care what she looks on the outside. It doesn't matter. I love her for who she is.
That's fucking beautiful, dude. Really, it is.
Because, like I said, I don't care what anyone says about my relationship with her. I love her, and
Exactly. And it
nothing
doesn't matter
will never change.
And it will never matter
Nothing
what
should.
other people think, because it's
Yeah.
about
And
what you and her
Other
think.
people have no right to discourage your relationship.
Nope.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
have no right for that.
Other people can dictate their life. I can dictate my own.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you don't like it, well then kill yourself. But
I
don't do
have
that.
to agree with Chuck. Chris is actually quite the sweet talker. Listen to him. That's beautiful, dude. Really.
Oh, like I said, I'm showing the side that I don't show too often. Normally, I'm just a jackass.
There's something
Yeah.
I want to say, but
What?
Kim, you were meaning to say something, and I said you should go. So go ahead. Say
Yeah,
what
go
you
ahead.
said.
Before
Well,
he falls asleep.
I'm not gonna fall asleep.
Well, go ahead. Finish what you say.
Well, I was just gonna say that I was gonna add to the thing I said earlier that I would never be happy with myself perfectly, but I try to be the best human being I can, and I am happy about how I am acting towards people, and I mean I see myself as a nice person, not really do evil stuff, or not evil but like mean stuff, and that's the important thing. The way I look, that's not important. This is what I want to say.
Yeah.
It's all about the things you do
Yeah.
and the things you say.
It
It's-
doesn't matter honestly, it really doesn't matter what other people think of you. it's what you think of yourself.
Also,
There's
Zeolightning
people-
returns.
And people that
Zeolightning.
not agree with you or with relationships that you are in are fucking huge twats.
What I missed?
Yeah.
All I have to say to that.
I can do something about appearance. There's more stuff about my preferences. Okay, let's say preferences.
Well, like I said, I've seen parents dictate relationships all the time, and it's just how they
It's
are. 'Cause
dictated all of mine.
they want
Yes,
to
towards
be
me.
part of your life. That's the normal thing. They're gonna be normally just making sure you're doing right for yourself. That this person's right for you. But if you feel like that you love
Parents
this
always want your
person,
best interest.
if you are in love with a certain someone, good. Be happy, because no matter what anyone else says, you should be happy with yourself, no matter what. Yes, I have put myself down about. I won't lie to you guys. I put my down self mostly a couple times a day, but I look at itself. I'm like, why am I doing that? I am who I am. I'm not
You have a
ever
woman
gonna
who
change.
loves you.
My parents love me.
Your
My
friends
family,
love you.
My friends love me. Well, I don't know about Tyler some days, but anywho,
I love people in my own way.
But no, seriously, you should just you should like yourself more than anyone else. But
there's that saying, you can't find love until you love yourself,
exactly.
That's a good point. That's a very
But
good
here's-
point.
right? Or you won't know what love is until you know what loving yourself is.
But you should.
Well, then
al-
I'm in deep shit. Jesus.
okay. When I,
I'll never know what that is.
hold on,
Fuck.
Not
Oh,
always, Rich. Not always.
hold on. But what I was gonna
I'm
say
in deep
is,
shit.
yes, you guys, we have some stuff. Like I'll put myself out there. There's some things I don't like about myself. There's not, but it's who I am and what I have to live with right now. Yes, I'm trying to improve myself, but it's just like you should still love yourself for who you are.
Absolutely. And now, I'm gonna
See you,
speak
you're
to...
still awake?
Yeah, Zeo, you okay over there, brother?
Theo, you're there.
I don't know what we've been talking about, so I'm
We've
just
been-
sitting here listening.
I
Jesus.
kinda
Richard,
I-
stop!
Theo.
Man, you
Oh, God!
going?
Jesus Christ, stop.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Okay.
God.
No, okay, Theo. To kind of fill you in what we were talking about. We're talking about how you should feel about yourself in any ways. Like, what is this turtling over there? I'm scared.
Rich.
I'm listening.
Oh, push it.
I got my headphones on.
Stop, Chris. Oh god, stop.
But okay,
You two, stop. Jesus fucking Christ, stop.
So I'm waiting for it. Go on, Chris.
Look at little rice ball.
go ahead, Tyler. You can finish it.
Oh,
Jesus
this
fucking
is...
Christ.
I
You
can't
have no
finish
idea
your
how
thought,
awkward.
Chris.
Finishing on camera, on YouTube. Are you crazy?
I am trying to be serious for a second, and you're all eyeballing
Okay.
into my soulless pit. But
You did it yourself.
the reason I even brought a lot of this up, I'm going to speak to somebody. I'm not going to say who it is, but there's somebody out there. I don't know if they're even going to listen. But, you know, I think they're a wonderful person. They don't see it in themselves very often. But the reason I kind of said this is basically you don't have to just look at the outside. You have to look at who the person is. And when I do that, I see possibly one of the most wonderful people I have ever met. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Fuck.
That shouldn't just go to one person. It should go to
I
Everyone.
know.
Everybody.
I'm just kind of speaking to somebody in general, but
yeah.
to anybody. I
That
agree.
was a great statement, I have to say, for everybody.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Touch the heart, Tyler.
So
This is
first
why
I
I love
bashed
you.
media, and now I'm making everybody else
see,
sappy.
you can bash media, but embrace people.
I embrace the people. I love the people. I just don't like the media.
Well,
No, I
you love
hate
the
the
people.
people's
Well,
choices.
not everyone.
You should hate the people's champion.
Okay, okay.
Oh my god.
The fuck is going on now?
Wrestling again.
It's been a long while since we talked about games.
I don't know.
What?
I miss talking
You know what?
about games.
You know
Well,
what?
excuse the
I
fuck
agree
out of
with
me
you.
for trying to
I
break
do
the
miss
door.
I do miss talking about games.
I broke the door.
That's something I know.
I think
Hold on.
me,
Theo, not to
Richard,
steal
and
this.
Spence were too
You okay
serious.
over there, Emmeth?
Hey, not to kill this, not to steal something from you, Zeo, but I think this is a true clusterfuck right now.
Boo.
Clusterfuck usually has around 6 people in it.
And this is where the podcast goes downhill.
Oh,
I think we've kind of been going downhill since we started.
yeah, pretty much.
At 8 o'clock when we were supposed to start.
Okay, really. When were we ever on
When did we
time?
ever start a
Never.
Hold on. I've been with this for how many years have we doing this time?
No,
For like 6,
I'll give
4,
Tyler this.
4, 5.
We have been on time for the past 2 times.
Hold on. We've been doing this for 4 years. Now, how many times out of that 4 years, Tyler, were we ever on time for a podcast?
Hardly.
Go.
Maybe 3.
How about the last couple of times?
Welcome to Fuse-4.
The last couple
We're
times
never
you've been on time.
for shit.
Where are
We
we?
You're like,
never
it's been
on
8 o'clock, let's start. And then we started.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Okay, so it was a couple weeks before that happened again.
All right, 1 minute or something over, but that's what's
Yeah, but
1 minute.
here's the thing: we are never on time. We are always We are all what's the thing?
Fashionably late.
Fashionably
You
late.
too.
Yes.
We're procrastinators at heart.
Oh yeah, I am.
Oh,
I am. I'm not going to deny it. I
How
am
many
a
times have I
procrastinator.
sat in this chair,
of procrastinating. I have
watched
an award.
a fluffy kitty video, and sitting there to myself, I want to make dinner, but I haven't because I want to
Yeah,
watch
just
this.
sitting there
fucking
digging
kitty video.
around, thinking I should.
Oh, I
do
do that all the time. Oh, I want to make a video. No, I don't feel like it.
No, I don't want to make a video. I want to watch this kitty video.
I've done
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly.
I've done stuff like I gotta clean my
Dick
room.
around
I
and
don't wanna
tumble
get out of bed. It's so nice and comfortable.
If you're procrastinating, it's fate.
Yes.
It's meant to happen because you made it happen.
It's all in here.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's in my hat, if you didn't know what I was referring to.
Theo
I can
is
pull a bird out of my
right
hat,
now.
but I won't.
Du-
actually
double.
doing
I
something.
can pull a bird.
What do you have
Yeah,
under
me
that
too.
hat? It's you.
As
Are
I
you
said, I
Double
could have
D?
pulled one out, but I didn't.
This isn't Double D's
No,
hat.
the bird.
No, but it's the same gimmick.
Gimmick. This is
Oh,
me.
do we have to
Gimmick.
talk about
The hat,
No,
the hat,
no.
and he never takes the hat off.
Theo,
To,
That's
to
'cause
be
he's-
honest, I feel naked
The
without
only
my
reason
hat.
why I took my hat off is because I'm trying to grow an afro.
we have all
Hold on.
requested that he
More-
grows an afro, and he will.
I had hair all the way down to here, so I had to do something with it. So I hid it behind the hat.
hey, we won't talk about gimmicks.
No,
Nope,
we
that'll
won't.
be too much of wrestling talk. Nope.
What
Ah,
is this?
Jesus fucking
Wrestling was not
Christ.
the first thing to have a gimmick, you fool.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying we would be in here for years if we talk about gimmicks in WWE.
You know, I always
we
look at
could
myself.
start talks about certain topics and we could talk for years.
Yes, we could.
And we could if we weren't, you know.
Like
insane.
yesterday, Tyler.
Because we weren't
Like
so
yesterday, we
really
were-
Okay,
to talk
that
about.
wasn't all my fault.
We were talking for about 2 hours about cartoons we used to watch. In
You
the past.
contributed to that conversation.
Oh, shit.
That
Well,
conversation was
dude.
great.
Dude, I could have been there. I would have ran a conversation like that.
I think I was in that conversation or in one that
I would have
featured
run a
that topic.
conversation like that. I watched like fucking every cartoon.
Oh, Gargoyles was such a great cartoon.
Oh, here we go. Nope. This is gonna turn into a.
Birth of the Xanatos Gambit from TV tropes.
Oh my God! Stop. We're gonna turn this into a 5-hour podcast. I'm not.
What
I'm
is
not
this?
joking.
What is going on?
Kitty. Kitty cat.
Meow.
That looks so weird.
Am I drinking freaking liquid?
Yeah, you're drinking liquid. Stop.
There's no guilt here. I don't
Am I drinking opium?
You don't sound like a cat.
You sound like a drug-addled lunatic. I stole that line.
Okay, I think we hit rock bottom right now.
We've already hit there.
Oh my god,
Cat
that
of a
looks
different
like my
color.
cat.
We've already hit there. I don't know what
Rich,
you're talking
you're a
about.
cat of a different color.
Oh, that looks like my cat.
We were there a minute in.
Oh god. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm fucking turn this off now.
Bloody hell.
Let's roll this in. Come on.
Goodness.
Okay,
I'm
do
not
we-
the fisherman. I'm sorry,
Do we-
I can't do that.
Tyler, did you have some? Did you have some topics you wanted to talk about?
Video game related.
Yeah, you said you had.
I
No,
think we
you had-
did. I think we just killed this.
Well, we're going. If we want to go back to games, since we were kind of straying from that topic,
I think like I started with the sexism, and then it was.
it just fucking fell apart.
It just exploded
And
into different
that's
topics.
what happens to every conversation I have about sexism. It just turns into something else.
But you did
Yeah,
raise some
same with
points.
me.
But
But
I
it did-
actually
it
saw
was-
something
it was
interesting.
good while it lasted.
I saw something interesting in the comments. Somebody said that apparently a father hacked a video game that his daughter was playing and changed the characters to be more appropriate. What do you think about that?
Oh god,
Who's
I
to
know
say
what you're
what's
talking
appropriate and what's
Yeah,
not?
exactly. Oh
Well,
god,
like
well, now we're going to simple
Maybe
plots.
hacking the attire of the character, what they're wearing.
It was pretty much just a game. I think that the protagonist was male and he changed it to a female, if I remember right. Tyler?
Tyler,
Am I right?
you're the one who read this story, so.
No, I didn't read a story. It was a comment in the fucking chat.
Oh.
Well, I at least have seen that story that
Well,
a
then
father.
you know more than me then, because that's
Wait,
about all I've heard.
What's
Yeah.
this story about?
Well, as far as I know, if it's the same story anyway, a father got I don't know what game for his daughter, and she asked him why it wasn't a female protagonist. So he took the game, hacked it, changed it to a female, and gave it to her to play. That's all that is. It had nothing to do with thinking it's better to have her a female. It's just what the kid wanted. The kid wanted a female protagonist, and the father gave it that. That's pretty much all I know about the story.
Well, is it really like the father hacked in, or the father demanded
He
for the
completely
password?
changed the game.
He changed the game.
He changed
What
the
do we
game.
say? Parenting, you're doing it right?
I
would
would
say
say
so.
so.
Apparently we
Because-
are, and this is why we have wars.
I've seen it done for evil as well. Like, I don't know if anybody's seen those hacked costumes in like Street Fighter and whatnot. Like people
No.
will hack it
Oh,
so like
yeah.
the characters are damn near naked or something.
No.
People
I
can hack the
didn't see that.
games and change
Yeah,
the
they've changed certain characters into others in games. Like
just
I've
change the
seen,
very clothes they're wearing.
Let me guess. John Lee?
Probably yes.
yeah, a lot
And
of all the
Cammy.
female characters have some kind of
Yeah.
swimsuit. All the female characters have some kind of swimsuit.
That's so boring.
Yeah.
Cool.
it's a little
People have
generic.
no imagination.
No, they don't.
I don't want to know what
it's all-
imaginative is.
That sells.
Sex sells because that's all they're selling to us.
But they
None
didn't even.
for that consumers.
But
This
that's
wasn't
not
even done
even
by a
really
game
s-
company. These
Yeah.
were
All they're
hacks.
selling to us.
These were
Those were
modded
just hacks.
versions. These were modded versions of the games
It's just
done by
dull
players.
people. Dull people taking a game and changing it to make it even less interesting.
It's
It reminds
because
me
they're
of,
lonely and
it
they don't
reminds me
take
of
the
that,
time to
Well,
meet
I'm
other
lonely
people.
too. I can still go on the internet and look at fucking porn instead of hacking games.
But
It takes less
but
time.
it's also you're arguing the whole community of games and how they change it to the way that they want it. Like nothing's ever perfect to the way that they want the
We
game.
could start talking about modding, but
That's essentially what it is.
more or less, yes.
It's modding. Sure, whatever. This parent sat there and he said, "I don't want this like strong buff male that's running around."
No, the kid said that. The kid said that
the kid said that
it wanted a female.
So the parent created a female within the files of the game.
Exactly.
So I don't see anything wrong with that.
Me neither. That's why
there's nothing wrong with that.
That's why that came up.
And the whole I want to see my characters that I'm fighting half naked. That's your prerogative.
Exactly.
There's one thing that you got to think before you do download that and play it.
I've got the story.
Do I want it?
Here's what happened.
Meet some people. Just saying.
This article is titled.
Wait, what did you say, Rich?
Go out and
What'd you
meet
say, Rich?
people. Go out and meet people instead of just.
Or go on certain websites and have a wank.
Grab one off. You don't need it in your game.
Then done.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
I don't see how that is such a problem.
Easier
The
said
point
than
of
done.
this-
All
what
I can say
happened?
about
Just jump in the shower. No one will know.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell's going on?
Never alone.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Tyler,
I seem to be always derailing that train.
you were trying to say something.
I'm trying. Haven't got there yet. We good now?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, Chuck actually sent me the actual article so I can actually know what I'm talking about. And what happened was the dad hacks the game's Donkey Kong. Well, he hacked Donkey Kong to make Pauline rescue Mario instead of the original one.
That's hilarious.
Hey, that's alright.
That is alright.
That's awesome.
So
me
we
that
talk about
game.
masturbating, and then we have this.
Show me that game.
What are you doing to my topic?
That sounds awesome. I'd love to play as Pauline
Yeah.
and Big Jumpman. That sounds awesome.
Show me that game.
He was up for hours and hours and nights just to change it for his daughter, because his daughter wanted to play as the girl.
Exactly. What I said. So I had it right in mind.
That's awesome.
Because he'll
That's
do
like
something for
changing
children.
Link into Zelda.
That is awesome.
And they did in a video game, so don't bash it.
Yeah.
Parenting done
They
right.
did for the CDI.
Oh, fuck the CDI. Seriously.
I
had
just
both
find
those
this
games.
ridiculous, though, because like
The
I
Zelda
mentioned
one
this-
was better than the Link's one. Just saying.
I know,
That
but
is
I
true.
mentioned this, and
Well,
you go into talks about
well,
porn and masturbating, when it was just a
Why do
simple...
Demlon being better than like? Sorry.
You're fucking killing me, guys.
I blame Red.
What?
I
love her to death, but wow.
People is like
There's
saying
no
this
order here
pile of
because
crap
there's
is
red.
just slightly better than this pile of crap.
It's all
Always
piled.
blame
crap,
it on
and we
me.
just play it.
Fuck.
You mentioned it.
Well, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
It's not like she didn't have the right to, because, I mean, usually our stuff is kind of sketchy. This was just more cut and dry simple this time around. That's not her fault. We usually pick some pretty fucked up topics. That's our fault. Bitch, please, Zio.
Also, you guys should know me by now that I will talk about such things. So
I do
that's
not mind
nothing
at
new.
all.
I would find you boring if you didn't.
May I ask what these such things are in this topic?
Depends.
Okay.
Rich.
I don't know what she has in her mind. I'm just asking.
Use your
What's
imagination.
on your mind? I have no imagination.
Yes, what is on your mind?
Oh God. Please.
Don't
Calm
open Pandora's
down.
box.
Yeah.
Pandora's
Calm
box
down,
is
guys.
already open.
Don't open
when
Witch's
Zio
box.
did Elmo's voice.
Oh my God.
Why did you open it? Now I've lost my thoughts, so someone.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's
finish.
great.
Okay, please.
Let's keep going.
Someone mentioned in the
Oh Jesus fuck!
Chris, if that was you, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
someone's mentioned in the chat pretty kind of a long time ago now, but someone mentioned Far Cry 3 DLC coming out.
Oh,
that
yeah.
looks amazing! Amazing! Like the apocalypse one. It's like futuristic, but it's not. It's just like
Yeah,
the
it
80s
looks-
versions of like future.
It looks really interesting.
It does.
This is the first I've heard of it, actually.
But yet again, yes, it is. I guess a satire towards the '80s genre action films, and that's probably why I'm like going right towards it and going. This looks awesome.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
agree.
like what Duke Nukem should have been.
should
Just
have
saying.
been. Yeah.
Just saying. That's what it looks like. So
Dishonored has a new DLC too, and DMC has a DLC too,
yeah.
as far as I know.
I love DMC, but
I still want to play the fucking game.
I love
That's the
Bioshock, and I've been
That's
debating
the
on
Devil May
buying
Cry.
this.
DMC is the Devil May Cry reboot, right?
yes,
It is not really a reboot. It's more of a prelude to the first game.
yeah.
It's a prequel.
But
More or
technically,
less,
the
yeah.
second game, because no, wait, is it technically the second game? Because doesn't the DMC original storyline go backwards a little bit? It's like 2, 1, 3, or 4.
I know they
Yeah, it is 2, 1, 3, and then 4. Yeah,
Yeah, 2,
but
1.
the new DMC
Thank you,
gets
George
the
Lucas.
characters in different lights.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Like-
was just being
Like
logical. 'cause-
Dante is
2,
not
1, 3, then 4.
just a demon's son. It's a hybrid of demon and angels.
Or is it 2, 3, 1, 4?
No, it's
It doesn't matter.
the way it's sort of
oh
reminds
wait, no, wait,
honestly.
wait. It's 3, 2, 1, 4.
Yes, it
Because
is.
3 is the one with Virgil
Yes,
and
3.
the tower.
Okay, sorry, we're both. Yes, we're
I'm
nerds.
sorry,
Video game.
but I
nerds,
love
sorry.
that fucking.
I love that series. One of my
games.
favorite series.
Why is his hair black now?
What?
His hair used to be white. Why is it black?
Still white, isn't it?
In the beginning of the game, it is black, and then it changes to white. I'm not going to tell you why it changes, but it changes.
It's a wig!
Because one is evil, and then
No.
one is pure.
No, no, not really.
No.
Do you really see Dante as being pure? Really?
I don't know.
No.
I couldn't get through I couldn't get through one of the Devil May Cries because of
Never played
cinematics,
it.
and I'm like, I'd rather play a game than watch something.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh my god!
Dude,
I knew it. That
You know what
I
else?
knew someone would mention it.
Metal Gear Solid 4. That was a great movie.
Metal Gear
was-
Solid 4 is, well, 75% movies.
It is.
Sonic
But
06.
it's a great
It is.
movie.
Sonic
is a
06,
great
what a
movie.
movie.
But yet, I enjoyed The Walking Dead and Fahrenheit, and they're the exact same idea. It was all cinematic.
Fahrenheit was great.
Oh, it was an awesome game.
I never played it, but I saw.
Oh,
Oh
I've
god,
heard-
please
I've heard
play
of
it. Play it.
Yeah.
I've
Please.
seen it. I don't want to play it, but I'm seeing everything.
it doesn't matter.
The game is so fucking awesome.
It's all about you playing it. It's not
It's
about the
almost-
person that's
It's really a different experience if you play it.
It is.
What is those called? Those instances where you must press a button and.
Quick time events.
Quick time
time
QTE.
events.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that.
A lot of people
You
hate
hate
quick
God
time
of War.
Well,
I don't know.
well,
I really
okay, so-
appreciate them in God of War.
let's.
You know what? Quick time events to me are something that's incredibly situationally good.
It's
If
modern.
If it's done well, then
It depends on
yeah.
the game, yeah.
I mean, one thing I say about a quick time event, it should never decide if you live or die. That is unfair because sometimes it happens before someone can naturally react, and it's just an unfair death. So that's why I like the way it's handled, sort of like in Sonic Generations, where quick time events in that game aren't necessary to pass the game. Or
Well,
Oh yeah.
It's. I feel like it's also to slow down gameplay, as well.
Yeah, that's why I personally don't really like them in Sonic games.
They also
like Sonic games, you shouldn't have QuickTime events because Sonic games
should
is all
just
about the fast frame running. Like,
recent. Go on, please.
Okay, that's one thing about Sonic games. Everyone thinks Sonic is all about speed, and that's just it.
No,
Never
I
been
don't
all
think
about
that.
speed.
I
Never
just
all about
think that the QTEs are kind of distracting from the game.
it's pointless
It's about the
towards that
wherewithal,
game.
baby.
That's just not what the game is about. And yet it's also in first-person shooters. Like, why do I have to press E to lift up a fucking door?
That is so stupid.
Sonic is all
But
about
like,
the
it's
werehog.
to slow down gameplay.
I've never seen it in the first.
This is my whole argument towards old style games and new style games. It's to slow down gameplay. All the new
Exactly.
style games is to slow down gameplay. This is the reason why I have to hide
To
behind
stretch
cover.
out the game time.
This is the reason why I have to aim down my iron sights. This is another reason why I have to hit the hit E to open up the fucking door. Like, come on. I hit E
Press
once.
A
Just
to
open
do
the
it.
door. Show me the cinematic to slow down my damn game time. I
Yeah.
don't want to keep on mashing my keyboard and then sooner or later my keyboard's fucked because I mashed my keyboard.
One game that did it pretty okay with all the clicking for doors to open
Fahrenheit.
was Doom 3.
Doom 3?
Fahrenheit. I don't know, I really enjoyed Doom 3.
No, Doom 3
No,
was
not
all
quick
about
time
you just
events.
press once.
Door opening sequences or gameplay slowers? Because that never felt that way to me.
They
It
are.
depends on the
It's
game.
the same reason why in all modern shooters, like let's say the army shooters, you have to go and grab like some type of laser device to point at a building to watch something else blow it up. You know what? No,
Yeah.
I want to shoot missiles at that fucking building and blow it up. I don't want someone else to blow it up for me. I don't want to shoot some laser at it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I understand that it's in actual real life, but I don't want to do that. I want to fucking actually go into there and decide. I want to use a sniper and shoot shit, and then
Sounds
get
like
there.
you're complaining about the boundary between a video game and real life more than the actual sequences
I
themselves.
personally am more for freedom of choice. Because in most of those games you are required to use one certain weapon to destroy a certain enemy
To-
or building.
to
I want
pass
to
through
be...
it. But
Exactly. I want, like, see a certain amount of enemies, and I myself am really fond of snipers and sniping, so I would like to snipe those people. But most of the time, you have to get a shotgun or something else that is rather close quarter combat.
because that's what they want you to feel at that position of that game, and it's just like, no, like I have my own thing. I'm my own person. I can decide the way I wanted to.
Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I want a game that decides for me where to go and how to go, then I can play, I don't know, Resident Evil Umbrella Archives. It's a
Well,
railer.
Well, this is why I love the
Every
Bioshock
Resident
game.
Evil game
The first- Okay, spoiler alert right here. So if you guys don't want to hear it, mute the fucking thing. But I'm just gonna say,
Put a thumbs up when he's done with the spoilers.
Yeah. Bioshock. Like, look at what Bioshock was all about. If you guys haven't played it, come on, get on it and play it.
Have not played it.
Get on
Get
it.
on
Play
it!
Give me the game and I'll play it. Give it
I
to me.
owned all three of them and I haven't touched the new one.
Can
Bioshock
I say
is
something?
uninteresting.
Can I say something, please?
Yeah.
Yes,
go ahead.
Emmeth, you've been quiet
Right.
over there. For a
I
while.
actually have a copy of Bioshock on Steam. Do you want it?
If you don't need
Yeah.
it, I will
I
gladly
don't need it. I have it.
take it.
There you go. You got the Bioshock game. But I'm gonna
I'll have to
ruin
play
it,
it.
so you might want to like take off your headphones for this part.
I have seen Let's Plays of Bioshock, so
Okay.
that's okay.
But the whole thing is like
Yeah.
some guy is brainwashing you and telling you to go off and kill somebody without you even knowing the reason why. But that's the whole reason upon video games. You as a gamer are told to go here, but you don't even know the reason why you're going there.
And you
just going there.
follow.
And
Yeah.
you follow. You don't even think of it. You just follow to progress. You keep progressing through the story. And that was a great statement that the first Bioshock did. The second one, it kind of felt more action-y. Third one, there was so much filler of pointless violence, it destroyed the whole idea of what the game was, in my opinion.
Ooh. If no one else has anything to say about Infinite, I want to talk about something. Because most of you might know that I'm pretty often on Tumblr. Not only because I pretty much just run the blog for Fuse-4, but also because I have a blog myself. And I've seen so many people bitch about Bioshock Infinite's so-called racism.
No, the racism didn't
There is
bother me.
racism in there.
Oh, there is.
It has to be, because it's the time period in which it fucking happened. I don't see why people are bitching about it.
I'm confused. Are the spoilers over or not?
It's not really a spoiler because everyone knows that black people are in Infinite.
No, the racism was already in Bioshock, the first one, because they already talked about how certain people
up in
changed
arms
the skin
because
tone.
it's black people.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And you actually find a bunch of audio tapes about people who changed their skin tone to go white because it made everyone else feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
Which is very wrong, but that's just the time that it was supposed to be presented. And yet we shouldn't shy upon the whole racism within it. You should teach and understand people that it's fucking wrong.
There's one instance in the game. It's very early, so you are actually given a choice to be racist or not.
Yeah, as far as I know.
It's very early.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
But you are always interrupted.
See, I never knew because I always went the route to hit the other guy.
You know, something that's weird about that is I've seen that statistically more people that are not African American are more likely to publicly complain about racism.
It is.
Yep. So it's not even mostly not racism is not mostly complained about by black people publicly. Anyway.
Publicly, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
it's just it's more. I think it's mostly to do with
about something about it being racist or something. It's mostly not black people that's doing that complaining.
I think it's mostly to do with the fact that certain people, I don't care if they're white or Asian or whatever, they just want to distance themselves and say, hey, I'm not racist, I don't think racism is okay, and just start getting up in arms for everything that has one black guy in it that gets somehow hurt. That's just what I think. Of course, I can't say that everyone is like that.
Well, what it is like, I don't know where I'm going to go with this, because I have to go pee. So can someone else take this over? I'll be right back.
Rich is going to pee. Have fun, Rich.
It's the year in video games, 2012.
What the fuck?
Console, the Nintendo Wii.
Sorry.
What's going on?
Somebody sent me that. Chuck sent me the story just now, and I just
Yeah, it has that random Wii U story on it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I'm looking at a screenshot of this right now from Pauline saving Mario, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's Pauline running while Mario's up on the pedestal.
Yeah, that is amazing. I would love to play that version of Donkey Kong, honestly.
It's kind of sad that Princess Peach pretty much only got one game, and that game is so girly that I nearly fucking choked on vomit.
Yeah, one of her abilities is to cry and
cry.
bitch.
I have the game because I thought, hey, let's give it a try.
I saw a joke.
I have it.
I saw a joke
nearly
about the game.
vomited.
The emotion stuff in Vibe Island, I thought it's a gimmick, but I didn't really care about that much, about the theme of the gimmick. I thought it was an interesting game. There's some I love how many enemies they actually bring back from older Mario games into that game.
It just.
So it's filled with old references.
I'm thinking of a joke here, though. When the game came out and people played it, they called it her PMS powers.
Yeah,
Because she's
I've heard
constantly
that
changing
one before.
emotions to use her powers.
Oh god.
I've never played the game myself, so I don't really know.
The game itself
That's
is not
sexist.
so bad.
It
It's
is
just
too, but
the powers are really gimmicky and just not really necessary, I think.
Oh, I mean,
Maybe it's just me
well,
because
I mean,
I really
that's
don't
the
like
whole
too many
the whole
girly
reason why
things.
they did it is because they knew they couldn't make a perfect Mario clone. I mean,
It's because
the
they
reason
wanted
why
to cater to females.
It's the reason why
mostly.
Luigi, when he got his own game, it wasn't another platformer like Mario's game because that's already been done,
It needed something new because it's a new character.
and they already tried what Mario's missing. And
Oh god. But if you
Shut up.
want to talk about Peach's game, it's nothing new because if you know some certain Japanese games, they have the exact same routine and thing they do. Like, what's it called? Legend of Starfy. It's exactly the same, just without the emotion gimmick.
You know what I have to say, because I don't know what you guys are on because I was taking a
I never
piss.
played Staffy, but
But from what I gather from this conversation, what I really thought was Princess Peach's video game was Alice Madness Returns. If you ever played that game, it
I
was
love
a great
that game.
platformer,
Oh god.
but it just felt like Princess Peach's adventure on acid. And that's just the way I pictured it when I played it, and I was like, this is
Yeah,
perfect.
pretty much. I personally just really love the artwork and the
The
music.
artwork was amazing.
The music
The whole game's a piece of art.
is so beautiful. Oh
Yeah.
god, I love it.
Oh.
What?
Nah, I was just thinking about Wario Land 4 for all of a sudden.
Wait, what?
Wario Land 4?
Wario.
Well, Wario Land 4, yes. I was
Okay,
talking
I
about...
was confused right now.
No, yeah, I mean, Richard mentioned something about Peach. What was the game being like her on an acid trip or
On
something?
acid, yeah.
That's Wario Land 4.
You know what?
Wario on acid.
You know what? I can sort of see where you're getting at with that because Wario Land 4 is definitely, I think, the strangest entry in the Wario.
It is.
It
I've
is.
never,
It is
I've
really
never
weird.
played the
final
fourth one.
boss, the final boss of that game makes no damn sense.
Nothing.
There's
Nothing
a
makes
lot of
sense in
games
that
that
game.
don't make
all I
any
can think
sense.
of now, Zeo,
True.
is Mike's terrible playthrough of it on.
Don't even remind me of our clusterfuck run on that.
How the hell can I not? I know you were thinking about it.
Shut up! 'Cause, yeah, you're right, but shut up!
Part
Shut
7
up!
was
I'm
the
supposed
best.
to bring that in.
Yeah,
I was there.
Part 7 was the only entertaining part, but even that was like the trippiest fucking part, honestly. With the fucking pig that's a Lakitu and everything. But yeah, I can't explain Wario Land 4 to anyone. You have to see it for yourself. The game is trippy.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think is the trippiest game you guys have ever played besides that one game you mentioned? Have you guys ever played a game called Normal Mario Brothers?
No.
No.
Oh my god, that game is literally an acid trip. You know those touch fuzzy get dizzy things?
Oh, from Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, basically the game starts out as 1-1 from Normal Mario. Then Mario gets one of those touch fuzzy get dizzy things, and as soon as he does it, it goes way trippy, and it's the most hilarious experience ever.
Is this a
You really
Flash
need to
game?
check it out. It's hilarious.
Is this a Flash game?
Yeah, I think it's a Flash game.
I'll have to look that up.
Hold on, let me see if I can find Normal Mario Brothers. That is a great game.
Because I hated those fucking things in Yoshi's Island. It just... I was like, what am I on?
I'm trying to think of like the trippiest game.
There was that game that Grimm played. I don't know if you saw that, Zeo.
Oh yeah, I did.
It was called... wait, what was it called? Vivid?
something
yeah.
like that.
It was called Vivid. That game was so trippy.
I don't know. I have to say, when I played Amnesia, I was tripped out by that. Like, that tripped me out.
And Amnesia honestly is more of a trippy game than it is a scary game.
Well, it's
I
just
don't
scared
know.
the pants off of me.
Well,
The
I
atmosphere
pissed
and
myself.
the ambient sounds are really scary for me, because
It makes the game.
it makes the game, and especially if you're really into sound like I am, it's really uncomfortable for me.
Well, that's why it made it so trippy and scary for me when I played it, because it made me feel uncomfortable when I was playing it. I didn't know it was
Exactly.
around that corner. I didn't know I had to run into a closet. And I still ask myself, why am I running into a closet?
Why does it help me? Does it help me anyway? That's the bigger question.
No, my question is why is the developer telling me I have to run into a closet to hide from a monster?
True. Yeah, you could talk about that.
I don't think no one would do that in a real.
I would.
Gay people did.
It's realism.
You
It's
did.
supposed
Could
to
be.
emulate reality.
I don't
It could
think.
be.
I don't think someone would do that in a real situation.
What
If
would
you were
do?
in one room where
it's
it
kind
was
of like a
just
figure
one
of
closet,
speech.
Okay, let's say you're in a mansion and a monster comes and tries to kill you. What do? Do you attack it? You have nothing.
The monster is
Okay, the reason
society.
why I say you wouldn't
The
hide in
closet
the
is safe,
because even
and you are
would
the
never
gay.
think to. I don't think a person would think to go somewhere where they're boxed in and there's only one exit. That pretty much means that if they get through that entrance, you're fucked.
Depends on
well,
choice.
if you're already in one room with only one door, and the monster is on the other side of the door, where do you hide? Do you just stand in the fucking room and wait for it to come in, or hide in the closet?
You piss
will you
yourself
do?
and then you die.
You basically you have to outmaneuver him because obviously hiding in the closet is not going to help.
Well,
You
maybe.
can.
If it's dumb, if the creature is dumb, you don't know. You can always at least try.
I'm just saying, let's break down the game as like looking at as society's way. It was about a gay person running around. The monsters are the straights yelling at the gay people, and this is why they run into the closet. I'm just saying, I broke it down, and this is why all those obnoxious YouTube players
Oh god.
play that
Richard
game.
breakdown.
Are we going to talk about PewDiePie or what?
No,
I didn't say
Please
names.
don't.
I didn't say names.
don't make me bash my
That's the
skull with this
first
thing.
one that comes to mind if I think about
Only
stupid,
because
and you should have kept it to
idiotic.
yourself.
I don't care. It's my opinion. I think PewDiePie
As I
is
say, everything
pretty
in this
fucking
box
idiotic.
is biased.
Yeah, I
My
don't
opinion,
fucking
I think
care.
He sucks,
It's my
but that's
opinion.
my opinion.
He can't help it. He's Swedish.
I don't fuck.
That's not
Wait.
an excuse, Emmeth.
That's not an excuse. I'm
It's
Austrian.
made for me.
Kim, I'm Austrian. Does it mean that I am allowed to be a Nazi? No.
A Nazi?
Not what I meant.
Only if that was your political view, because that's all they
No.
were.
Heil Red Snow.
Well, Hitler was an Austrian, so
Yes, but he took over Germany with a political view. Just
yeah,
saying.
he also took over Austria and Hungary. So
Yeah,
whatever.
after, right?
She's
After
not big
he had
on
Okay.
politics.
what?
You're not
Yeah,
big
politics
on
suck.
are you?
But
I
I
am
can't
big
blame the
on
politicians
politics.
because this is what they get from our school system.
Back to trippy games. Please.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
more.
sorry, I'm
It's
just
a more.
saying. No excuse.
It's a more comfortable topic. Okay, yeah. Excluding
Trippy games, but I guess that somehow that led into that.
excluding Super Mario World hacks, I would say the game that trips me out the most, well, based on my childhood, it's The Simpsons Bart versus the World.
Oh my god!
I was so fucking confused that entire game. What was that?
Dude, you want to know what's worse? Bart and the Beanstalk for the Game Boy.
I haven't
That
played it.
game's even more confusing, and it's hard as hell too.
Eat my shorts.
You know what I didn't understand? Binding of Isaac.
I love that game.
Oh
I
god.
love that game.
Okay,
I
I've played it now. I've actually.
I
played
beat it
that
too.
game.
I noticed that
beat
you
it. I beat Mom for the first time yesterday. I was.
I've beaten her
It
like
was fucking
twice
amazing.
already.
I don't know. The first game that kind of confused me was the game Echo or Ico,
Echo.
whatever you call it.
The dolphin one?
Echo the Dolphin.
No.
No.
The game that has been made from the same company that made Shadow of Colossus.
Oh,
It's a
ECO.
prequel.
Oh, I know what game you're talking about. That's the game about evolution, isn't it?
More or less.
More or
I
less.
thought
Yeah.
that was EVO.
No.
No, ECO.
ECO.
No, the game that
I
Zeo's
just-
talking about with
Oh.
evolution.
It's. I don't know if you can say it's a sequel or a prequel to Shadow of Colossus. It just fucking confused me to no end. That fucking game.
That's a pretty old game.
A lot of.
It is.
Oh, I think the trippiest games happen in the oldest era of
The
the
trippiest game I have ever played, was The Seventh Guest. And if you guys have never played that game, please buy it off of GOG and check it out. That game tripped me the fuck right out when I was like 6 or 7 years old when it came out for the very first time on the CDI and I was playing it. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, one trippy game that I remember right now is that weird dream simulator. That LSD dream simulator. That is weird.
Oh, Chris got up. When he comes back, he has to dance. That's tradition in this podcast.
Yeah, Zeo.
I hope you guys
Zeo,
don't mind. I'm gonna keep the camera on him. You keep talking. When he comes back, he has to dance. He can hear us.
All right.
They want it, Chris.
You turned
The
your
Charles-
head with the CDI, right? You turned your head because you're like, what is this shit? Did you ever own it?
No.
No?
I-
Then please don't turn your head at it because you never owned it. Just saying. Just saying.
It had some nice and
It
interesting
had some
games.
good games.
Yeah.
I
It was a
said the
pretty-
best game for it.
Some
The
good
Seventh
games
Guest.
Dude, some good games.
never played that
like
game.
how many? Like you honestly say.
It doesn't matter how many, as long as
I
there's some
think-
good games.
Dude,
The main
no,
reason
you
for the
can't- you-
judgment.
You can't say that. Just
There
because
are some good games for Nintendo, but I just won't buy a Nintendo system.
Hey,
Sega 32X, Sega CD, they had good games on it. They were both shitty though.
I
Yeah.
think the main reason that the
You can't-
CDI
good games doesn't sell a
The
console.
CDI failed
Hey.
because it was so expensive.
assholes.
That's another reason why.
I think the main reason that the CDI gets so much shit is because the main focused games are some of the 3 worst ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
it
and
is
those
like
games
that.
are
It is
the
true.
The Zelda
is.
games and Hotel Mario. Those
It
I don't know
is.
about you,
focused
but
games.
I played the
I
Seventh
asked the
Guest.
princess to invite us to a picnic, gay Luigi.
I played the
Luigi,
Prince.
those are
I
the
played
only
the
3
Seventh
games
Guest,
that
and
I've
I
heard.
played some Berenstein Bears game that I owned on it. And I swear to God, you can laugh at me, but that
No, I'm not. No, I'm not
taught me
laughing
a
at you.
bunch
I'm
of
saying
shit
the idea of a
about
Bear-
life,
Bears
and
game.
this is the way I am.
It sounds amazing. I love Berenstein Bears.
Yo, it was the best game. It taught me about memory, and it taught me about all this other great stuff.
Dude,
about
I'd love to play that actually. A
Oh,
Berenstein.
it was a great game, and this is why I say don't turn your head. And also, I looked at the encyclopedia CD that I had for it as a game because I'd go through it and start like reading up a bunch of stuff, and it felt like a game that I was going through it, but yet I was just learning stuff. And it was just like, dude, what do I want to search up now? And it was just like a encyclopedia that I would just search up whatever I wanted to find. It was like, because I grew up in a house that didn't have the internet because we didn't want to use the phone line. So the only thing I had was a CDI with the encyclopedia, so that's what I did was read that.
Is that a Microsoft thing?
No, it's
That's a Philips.
Oh.
Philips.
Philips, yeah.
by Nintendo.
I remember this one Microsoft CD with like a musical clips and stuff and information on classical
Music and
artists.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that? I don't remember the name of it, but it was pretty cool.
That was
I don't know that.
Chris.
He's dancing.
He's dancing.
Dancing.
Oh,
I think he's doing the fandango.
Do 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 do.
I'm sorry. When you guys are humming that, I hear do 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 do.
Yeah, me too.
Do, do,
Yeah, I
do,
hear
do.
that too.
But I guess because I'm not a
Where is
wrestling
that?
fan, I don't
Hello,
know what you're
Chris.
It's
talking
because
about.
most likely because I didn't see that.
Where is that from?
Hold on. In the words of as in the words of Damien Sandown, you're welcome.
And in the words of Spence, fuck off.
Words of me.
Ooh.
The fuck's wrong with you?
And in the words of me, let's get back. I got another topic.
Okay, in the words of me, sawed off.
And the
You guys
words
have a
of
guilty
me.
pleasure game?
What?
You guys have a guilty pleasure game?
Guilty
Yes.
pleasure game.
Get the pleasure.
Persona 4.
Barney's hiding. I'm just kidding.
Persona 4 is amazing! How did you? That's not a guilty pleasure.
Persona
Guilty
4 is
pleasure.
fucking amazing.
Guilty
Even though I like
pleasures?
3
That
more.
game's pure sex, so.
Yeah, guilty
Okay.
pleasures.
Guilty pleasure game is like a game that's bad or would be considered.
Toddler tantrum. You can find it on Xbox 360. I just press buttons and circles and squares come up with smiley faces and they spin?
Oh, so you're
How's that
talking
cool?
about.
I have two games that I think. I don't know if the first one counts as a guilty pleasure game, but friggin' Mario Paint.
Yo, Mario
I would
Paint is
say-
not a guilty pleasure. That was
I
an
would
awesome
say-
game. It sparked creativity, so that's all that matters. That was an awesome game.
All right, then this one might not be. I don't know. Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. That was a party
Rugrats
game.
was a great cartoon.
Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. It was a party game that was kind of like that was probably kind of like Mario Party, and I don't know. I just love playing that game. It's so much fun.
It's because you're in love with the characters, because you grew up with the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. My guilty pleasure more or less is or are written games like Miku Hatsune's game for PSP, but those are still fun games, so I'm not sure if it's quite a guilty
Stuku.
pleasure.
Mine,
Crosswords.
my guilty pleasure. I don't know if it counts, but every time I talk about this game, everybody says it's horrible. Bubsy the Bobcat and Claus
Oh,
Encounter of the
jeez.
Third Kind.
Oh, you're
Never
kidding!
played it.
What?
Ever since a certain review of it came out, everybody's been calling it the worst thing only because of Bubsy 3D. They think the whole series is bad. I grew up playing Bubsy on the SNES, and it was one of my favorite games. And I finally
Never played
beat it on
any
my
of those.
channel a few years ago.
But the game's there's so many flaws.
I liked it.
Yeah, you can. It's fine. You can,
It's not
guilty
Mario
pleasure.
3, okay?
Yeah, I would consider that a guilty pleasure because that's a game that's.
I love it. I really do.
You know what everyone thought was a crappy game, but I actually had fun in it.
That McDonald's game?
No.
What?
Well, maybe no. Def
I
Jam.
enjoyed that game.
Def Jam played for New York.
I remember freaking. I don't know if you've ever played this, Richard. Have you ever heard of a game called Sneak King?
Yeah.
Sneak King.
Oh god, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Don't.
That game.
That is so bad.
Stupid.
I'll eventually
But,
do a
but it's
McKids
so hilarious.
game.
I tried it out once in a video, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm
Yeah,
doing.
but did anyone ever I hate to say this, but Def Jam Vendetta?
Oh
Never
my
played
god, I love that game.
A lot of people think that game's so bad.
It's
But
just
I
like
actually
it's just like
liked it.
WWF No Mercy.
I
It
like it.
It runs on that
Yeah.
engine. It runs.
Yeah, a lot of people hated that game. I love that game. There you go, there's mine.
Oh, I know a game that most people that I at least talk to say that are really, really bad. Is the Blood Rain games. I like them. I find them quite enjoyable.
Never played them.
Which
Never heard
game?
of them.
Blood Rain.
Blood Rain.
Blood Rain.
Oh,
The-
Blood Rain. Never
the
mind. I never
vampire
played
one.
those.
Yeah,
Well, it
it's
kind
quite
of played
enjoyable.
out as Resident Evil type of style horror survival.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, kind of.
kind of in a sense.
You know what?
Like it was like more actiony, but yet it
More
was still-
actiony, yeah.
but it still felt like a horror survival type of game that you were playing.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think after I
yeah, those
play
games
it,
were awesome.
I think after I play it, this game will become a guilty pleasure. I don't know why. I just assuming that.
That's
Has anyone-
Sonic Generation.
Oh my fuck, no.
Fuck
No.
you.
I
Has-
bought that game, played 10 minutes of it, and fucking threw it against the wall.
Is that Sonic Generation?
Well, I'm gonna be doing
Yeah,
it.
no.
My guilty
No.
I'm
pleasure.
sorry, but
That was
I
Sonic 06.
have a high
Chris.
tolerance for bullshit, but that game broke it.
I'm gonna be playing that game blind.
Oh, hey, you know what? The game that many people don't like because they don't like this. Some people don't like the series. But do you remember the Mega Man Battle, the Battle Network? But the Battle Chip one. Oh, what's the name of the game? Hold on, I gotta.
Battle
find
Chip
it.
Challenge.
Like
Battle
Battle
Chip
Chip Challenge. Yes.
It was
think
not bad, but
A
not
lot of
good
people
either.
didn't like that game, but
I
I
liked it.
actually played. I think
It
I
was
played
different.
like a while of it. Hold on. Is it that game? Hold on,
The
let me
Battle
double
Network
check.
series is one of my favorites.
Well, as you hold on, this is my guilty pleasure. Just because I hate
Call
to
of
do
Duty?
series,
COD
but this
4?
is Call of Duty.
Honestly,
Modern Warfare.
honestly, Richard, that is one of the better
Richard.
Call of Duty games.
Richard,
That is one of the better ones, yeah.
No, fuck that game.
no.
That game is broken.
Guilty,
All
Yeah.
the rage.
guilty
That
pleasure.
Okay.
game
right
is
here.
broken.
This is my favorite Call of Duty.
Mine too.
You see, the first Modern Warfare was the
Um,
best one.
yeah,
That's the
you-
That's
one.
my opinion.
Hey, you guys
I
are right.
respect
It
yours.
is Mega Man.
The
Battle Chip.
storylines, they all suck. Just saying.
Guys, Kim wants to say something.
Okay, first of all, Brink. Second of all,
Oh,
have you heard of a game called Dark
Oh my
Sector?
god.
What?
Dark
Wait,
Sector,
wait, wait,
yes. Yes.
Yeah, have heard of it.
I-
Is that like some guy spins some shit and you can
Yeah.
control it? Yeah.
You see, many people said that was such a bad game. I enjoyed it. I think it was good. But
Don't know.
also, I'm kind of biased because the person who voices the main character played Lex Luthor on Smallville, so
ah,
it's
I don't know.
I've got another
that's
one.
one of my favorite shows.
I've
Did you
got
say
another one.
Brink? No.
Yeah, he said Brink.
Also,
I said
Oh
Brink.
my god. I
another
played
one.
Brink for 10 minutes, and I hate
Weird
it.
man. Oh, jeez.
I hate it.
Here's another one that I have a guilty pleasure. Just saying.
I saw Dave stream that for a while.
Hold on.
Oh no, that was Stuntman,
Ooh.
I think.
A guilty pleasure for me, Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know why,
Oh
but
my
I
too.
really,
god,
I really like the
I
game.
liked
no.
it. I liked
It's
it. too.
fun.
I love that. I
I
love
haven't
that
played.
game.
I
haven't
love
played.
shooting Sonic characters with a gun.
Terrible. No.
I don't know. I really have fun playing that game.
Zio, you cannot say that. You're
Because-
playing Sonic 06. Fuck
Dude,
you.
I would
Yeah.
play
I
Sonic
don't
06
see-
5 times before I played Shadow
I
the Hedgehog.
don't-
I played
I
that game
don't-
once, and I never thought I'd play a worse Sonic game. That game
You
was
will
terrible.
soon.
I
Trust me.
don't
No,
see
I will have, I
Shadow
will
the Hedgehog.
guarantee you I love
Sonic
this game
Unleashed
more.
was worse than Shadow
That
the
was
Hedgehog.
terrible.
So
I
let's
hated
get on the worst games ever.
Hang on.
And the worst game ever is Terminator Salvation.
Never played it.
Never
Haste.
played it.
Sin.
Haste.
I think this
Hey.
is another guilty pleasure game right here.
You know what's another guilty pleasure?
Ghost and Ghoulies.
Paperboy.
You guys are gonna hate. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel, but I actually, when I had this game, enjoyed it. And I haven't played in a while, but I actually enjoyed it. Hold on, here it comes.
I have it. I have it. I
What's
thought
up?
it was good. I did.
This game is horrible. I'm
It's
sorry.
not that bad.
The fighting the thing game is horrible.
It's like built like WWE All Stars.
I never.
It's the
But-
same engine.
But I don't know if this is really a guilty pleasure. But I don't know too many people that likes this game. But
I liked it.
Who's the
I
publisher?
avoided that
What's
game.
that?
how
Just
about
saying.
this
Or
one?
developer?
Yeah, I like that
that's-
one too.
Yeah, me too. I like that
RPG
one.
Lord of the Rings.
I mean, I
Never
didn't
played
get
it.
through it. I never got through it. It got
This
too
game
hard.
is actually
But
kind of fun. I don't know if
it was
I
a
don't know.
difficult game for sure.
It was a
It
hard
was.
game.
I couldn't get past Helm's Deep. I couldn't
Who can?
do it. Who can?
But I don't know.
I
It
can't
was-
remember which one that is. Is that like the first of the
It's-
Lord of
no,
the Rings games?
the
or-
RPG.
This is the RPG version.
Yeah.
Well, what was the other version then? Just hack and
Just
slash.
hack and slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hack and slash.
But
yeah.
but couldn't the hack and slash can be considered as an RPG?
No, not really.
No.
Not in the
But
same
then what's
way.
Diablo?
Diablo
That's
is
different.
Fuck
How is that
Diablo.
different?
is an MMORPG.
Oh, which Diablo?
All of them.
15.
What?
No,
And
Diablo
fuck
3.
the PS3 version of that.
I didn't like Diablo 3, and
The
I did enjoy
PS4.
the first one and some of the second one, but the third one was.
She loved the
Okay.
credits.
Okay.
Here's another.
Oh,
I
fucking
had
credits!
nerd
Don't
chills.
get me started on
I
fucking
had-
credits.
I had nerd chills when I watched all the cinematics when I was playing Diablo 3
Okay.
until the end, and then I was just like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Has anyone?
The fucking
Hold on.
credits.
I have a question. Has anyone played this
Damn it,
series
Spence.
right here?
What's this?
What is this?
No
I
and
can't
no.
see that.
The fuck is it?
Just say the goddamn name.
Shadow Hearts.
Never
Has
played
anyone
it.
ever played
Oh,
this game?
I have
I've
played
heard.
the first one, but it's
I have all 3 games.
ages ago. Ages
Okay,
ago.
okay. If we're gonna go back to that, Kingdom Hearts is one of my biggest, like.
Okay.
It's a guilty pleasure.
That's not a good
Hack
pleasure.
infection.
That's a big Kingdom Hearts fan.
It
Hack
is a guilty
infection.
pleasure because I'm a 26-year-old who's playing a Disney game.
That's exactly what I said about Rugrats, though.
Rich, are you out of your
Redhead.
fucking mind?
Kingdom Hearts
Disney
is
for
amazing.
Everyone, not just kids. You grew up
It is
on Disney.
amazing.
Fuck
But-
me, dude.
Actually, I tried to avoid Disney when I was younger, and this is
If you-
probably why I
Why?
have
'Cause
all
they're
these
anti-
actual.
Why would you do that?
If you haven't played this series, if you can find, this is a
Alright,
hard game.
I've
to
got a
Here's
play.
guilty
another-
pleasure.
Play
Here's another guilty pleasure
I've
for
been
me.
trying to say
I
that.
like to play I Want to Be the Guy games, which you know is based off I
Super
Want to
Meat
Be the
Boy.
Guy. Those games
Meat
are
Boy is
just,
amazing.
you know,
Boy.
those
Yes,
games
but
don't
it's
be
difficult, so
horrendously
people don't
hard
like
and stuff like that. Like I'm doing
First.
now.
Check out the Deep Cave if you don't. If you like that.
I still
Super Meat
want to
Boy.
check out it. I really want to check that out. That
It's
game.
such a
I want to be
great
the
game.
boss. She's definitely a guilty pleasure, isn't it, Zio?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Kim wanted to say something.
I want to say something about Kingdom Hearts. Because I have, I think,
I don't know
decoded.
which way I'm pointing.
Are you
um,
coded?
Yeah, DS.
I never played the coded
It was
one.
originally released on cell phones.
I don't know. I didn't get into it. I have never really
That's
played
not a
Kingdom
good one to
Hearts.
start with.
No,
That's definitely true.
you should always
Okay,
start
well-
with the first one. Are you? In fact, a lot
Let
of people
him
say Are You
talk.
Coded is the worst.
CEO, calm down, let him talk.
Oh, this is so
I'm
great.
going to drown myself.
Well, I don't think Kingdom Hearts is a game I can get into, honestly, but I recognize it as a good game. It's got a good reputation, so I can't really say anything bad about it.
Well, you can no. You have
That's
the
your
right to say
opinion, yeah.
whatever you want. You could talk
no.
trash about the series.
But I can't. I have no bad things to say about it, even though I can't get into it.
That's
Grim
your
Reaper
that's your
160
choice.
is
Being
I know
into the
exactly
game or
what you
not.
mean. I know what you mean because there are games that
The
I
DS
tried
games
to
are
get myself into that I just can't do.
Yeah, for me, LOL is that.
Hey,
I
Zio.
tried to play League of Legends and I just couldn't get into it.
okay.
I can't get
And
myself.
I see people play it,
I'm
and
the
I
only one
think,
here
yeah,
who actually
it's.
plays it.
I still have to play Dota too because I
Oh
got
my
that
God.
gifted.
I play League of Legends on a regular basis these days for the last few months. It's
I
a
know you have.
I have a love-hate relationship with that game. Like,
Here's
okay,
another a guilty pleasure of mine.
Okay.
Crit.
Hmm?
I just wanted to say maybe I just don't really know much about League of Legends because I didn't really get any people that I know to play with me. Maybe it's because of that I didn't really get into it. I don't know. Maybe it's that.
Spence, we're talking. You're finished?
no, I wasn't, but no, it's okay.
You got interrupted.
Everybody's been interrupted. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
I've just been trying to say a guilty pleasure for the last 20 minutes, and I haven't gotten the chance.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jesus H. Christ.
Go ahead. I want to hear your.
Yo Noid on the NES.
What's the game?
Yo Noid.
Oh, that
Oh
game.
my God! Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of it. I've already started recording
Yes!
it.
I've seen.
Awesome.
I remember that one video you showed me.
I want to see that.
Don't. Oh God, you're gonna bring that up?
Yep. Because you showed.
That one
That's
recording.
where I remember that came from. From you showing me that.
Oh shit.
I can't wait to see that.
I mean.
No, I'm going to be normal when I do that one, but
Aww.
I don't have enough to be like that again.
How about face cam?
It's been
His-
overdone.
His Mac is shit for that.
No.
No, it's
been
not really.
overdone. You
Using
don't
the
have
same
to.
webcam right now.
Yeah, but you don't you're not recording anything right now. Or are you?
Bored. Remember when I did that one Slender video?
Yeah.
Slender.
Oh, wasn't that like a parody or mockery?
Oh, was
No,
it?
I was asked to do it by some
He was
friends.
pissing himself.
It was 1 second of it.
Spoof.
Well,
Ah.
okay, I wasn't doing it for subscribers. I said that when I did the video. I was doing it because I was challenged by a few friends who played it that I couldn't do it, so I tried it. And I said I would never do another video like that again. I was only doing it as a challenge.
It was still fun to watch.
Yeah,
I
that
pissed
was
myself
pretty-
because he popped out of nowhere.
I played that, and I remember when I was playing it, and then at the end point, I was like I forget how many pages, but I was on the last
8
page.
in total.
Yeah, so I was like on the 7th page, and I was going off, and I was trying to find the last page. I had no idea where it was, and this guy just comes out and fucking gets me. Scares the shit out of me. Next thing I know, I'm screaming. "Fuck." And
I
was
think
like,
that the scariest thing about that is the sudden noise.
yeah.
Yeah,
That-
it plays a lot
But-
of piano sound when he finds you.
Yeah.
Let's take what the idea of Slender Man is. Could that be the media's tentacles that are going over all of us? Right? Because they say Slender Man has been around for
My
years.
wife in the club. Give me $20.
$20.
Give me $20.
Oh, God,
My wife in the
$20.
club.
I love that meme.
They, as far as I know, they even think about doing a real Slenderman movie
They are.
in
They're
association with Marble Hornets.
working on it. They're making a Marble Hornets movie.
Yeah, and
Because
probably
it's
gonna be
already the creators of that series already came out and said it was staged. Like it was.
Yeah, no
like,
shit, Sherlock.
but people were actually a lot of people were convinced it was real.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
It was a mock. It's essentially a
Oh,
mock.
come on.
Well, that's
It
that's
is.
pretty much how every online rumor goes.
but
Slender
But
Man
how-
himself-
think
Come
about
on,
it. You
really
think about-
serious? How
Okay,
can people?
okay,
No,
it's
go on. I'm sorry.
just think of it from where it comes from. It's like media tentacles going over you.
Do you
and
want to know
it's-
where he came from?
Where did it come from?
From people
Well-
like us. He was a creation on
4chan.
the Something Awful forums.
Exactly.
It
Something
was a
awful
contest to
forum
create a mythos, a fake
and
being.
4chan X.
People photoshopped some photos, wrote up a backstory, and pasted it on the Something Awful forums for everyone to see, and it blew up.
Exactly like every other creepypasta.
So he's
It's
not
nothing
real,
else.
you fucking dunces.
I don't know if that's where Ben Drown came from, though.
It was a creepypasta. I don't know if it came from
It
the
was
Something
a creepypasta.
It's a
I was
creepypasta, but I don't
I
think
was online. I was on that forum when that shit happened. It was nothing more than a contest for creepypasta.
That's
The
what it
same
all is.
like Ben Drowned and all that shit. Jeff
Okay,
the
okay,
Killer.
okay.
and
So
so
we
on.
understand where it came from, but what did the people think of it when they created it? That's what I'm trying to talk about. What does it actually mean?
The only real means to know that is to really just ask the person that created that content.
That's
Everything
one
else
out of
is
a
just
billion people.
speculation.
You can never find the true creator.
No, but
Oh yeah, you
I
can.
Millions
With
will claim
that,
fame.
yeah, with that you can, because it's quite easy.
And it's just, you can look at it as like the tentacles of media, the tentacles of businessmen. It's all that stuff, right?
Well, that's
It could
giving it deeper meaning than the person intended to be.
Yeah, I
honest.
think yeah.
That is
Really?
the thing with art.
Really?
yes.
You're not going to give that person credit for thinking that?
Why should I if they never even brought that up?
Because there's same reasons why I do my simple thoughts.
It was made
Because-
in a contest.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's made in the contest or not. It's what the person created from it.
Yes, it makes you think, like anything that I've ever said, but I just don't
is
think
the
it was what they
beautiful-
had in mind.
Not everything has a deeper meaning to it.
That is the beautiful thing about art. You
Yeah.
never really know what the person thought when it created that. You can always just imagine what they might have thought.
It's,
Or,
yeah,
or
it's
take
impossible-
your perspective upon it.
It's always
yes.
your perspective.
Yes, it's impossible to pinpoint what exactly they were thinking at that moment in time when they created this thing.
That is the
You
beautiful
can,
thing
just,
about
you can
art.
just put what you know and what you believe into it to make your own viewpoint,
Exactly.
which is what I do with anything I talk about.
Now that we're on all this social commentary, let's talk about public bathrooms. Why are they so
Wow, dude.
fucking disgusting?
Hang on
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go
Okay.
back to guilty pleasures.
Wait a second. Kim, what were you saying?
I was gonna say someone has to say something hilarious. Someone needs to, and Richard did. Okay.
I know when to bring it in.
bathrooms, let's go. Is your guilty pleasure shitting in a public bathroom?
No,
Oh.
no. My question is why is it so fucking disgusting?
Because
Why?
people are
Because
disgusting.
you know other people that you don't know have been on that fucking toilet too.
They might have been fucking on that fucking toilet.
Oh god, please.
We've created so many solutions that can take away all those germs.
Still doesn't take away the ew effect.
Let's go back to guilty
No.
pleasure and game. I like that better. That was
Who
easy.
fuck yes.
But we all been in the bathroom and seen that businessman who's way too fucking busy in his fucking day to wash his goddamn hands.
Oh
We've all
god.
been in there, and you ask yourself,
Who knows where those hands have been?
fuck
Oh
is wrong
please.
with you? You are going to shake another businessman's hands, and
I
you
know his
just had
mouth's
your
been on his
fucking
boss's
genitals
ass,
that
that's
you
for
were
sure.
pissing out, and you probably had that
That's why
fucking
his nose
piss
is so
spray
bad.
back on your hand, and you don't wash your goddamn hand, and then you're gonna go off and eat. Fuck is wrong with you? Wash your goddamn hands.
Richard, there's a reason that's
great.
one of my phobias. It's a reason that's one of my phobias.
That is great because I've been in chemistry school, biochemistry, and I've
And you
pretty
see all those people
learned
walk
in
away after they don't
medicine.
wash their hands after.
do really
Disease.
have to talk about that shit because I know
Disease.
way too much about that
You
shit.
wonder where it
We
comes
do
from?
have
Well,
to talk about it because people fucking don't wash their goddamn
Because they're
hands.
fucking pigs!
You don't need
I'm
to
sorry,
talk
but
about it,
are
really.
so
people are
fucking
assholes.
intense.
We do need to talk about it because we need to
don't.
fix the people. Tell them to wash their goddamn hands.
They're not going to
We're
listen.
not going to be able to do that. I doubt that.
But we can tell them that it's wrong.
It is wrong and it
That
is
doesn't necessarily
disgusting.
mean someone's going to stop.
Because
But-
I have
You can tell.
had
You can
to
tell. You can tell the
fucking
thief
count
that
the
stealing is wrong.
bacteria.
That's not going to stop him from robbing you. You can't. Saying something to somebody doesn't just fix a problem like that.
No, but it makes them think.
Oh, poor Emmeth.
I'm not going to wash my hands.
Next week, I hope they're there.
Only there'll be flies.
Mm.
I like that topic. That topic was fun.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, like, just wash your damn hands, people.
Bloody hell.
Nope.
It's common
I'm taking a
courtesy.
stand. I'm not going to wash my hands.
At least when you're
Think
in
of
another
how many
person's
cocks have
vicinity.
been on that doorknob.
Okay.
Just saying.
Oh god.
Okay. I'll make a I'll say. I'm not gonna wash my hands, but I'm not gonna leave my apartment. How about that?
Then I don't fucking care.
Then you can
I
do what
will.
you will.
If it's
Do
But if
what
you're
you
gonna come out in
want.
public,
Out here,
please
huh?
wash your damn
Well,
hands.
Rich, wait a second. How can people wash... Wait, what if it's a porta-toilet?
Yeah.
Can people
Then you
wash their
should
hands in
decide
those?
when
There's
you're
no
taking
sink.
a shit and piss. Just like if you decide to take a piss outside
Just
or
take
not.
some fucking hand disinfectant with you.
I always carry like.
I have that
Vermax
shit
Where am I gonna
always
put it?
on hand
Yeah,
because
That-
I know too much.
that and paper towel, like tissues, just to
Yeah,
hold
some
up
kind of tissue.
metal doors. Like you can call me a germaphobe. Yeah,
What the hell
sure,
am I,
why
an
not?
RPG
Whatever.
protagonist? I don't have a bag full of goodies.
But just no. But you got pockets.
You have
I don't
pockets.
genuinely use public restrooms if I can avoid it.
I avoid that shit as long as I
I
can.
prefer to use the
It's the
bathroom in my
plague.
own home.
Yep.
It's the
Yeah,
plague.
I feel constipated all day because I have to hold it until I come home and take a shit. But like, just
Rich.
saying.
Oh,
Didn't
jeez.
need to hear that.
But
Oh,
you
if
just
you-
did.
If you're on conventions, you start to learn to
You do it before you leave the house.
exactly.
Yeah. And
You
then you
learn
need a lot
kids
of
in the car.
fiber, so you're regular.
You got the kids in the car. Mommy, I have to pee. Well, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. We're on the
Okay.
road. We stay on the road.
I know the podcast is probably nearing its end.
It is.
I don't know.
Really?
It's been almost 3 hours.
I can bring on more if you want.
No.
No, but
Guilty pleasures. I got some more guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
Red brought up
Are
something.
these are these games or are there other pleasures?
Okay.
Others.
Mr. Coca-Cola.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
What do you never leave the house without?
My phone.
Full wallet and
My
cell phone.
wallet. My wallet and keys.
My wallet and this.
Fuck the phone. People can get a hold of me later on because I'm gonna go to work.
Ingredients.
I will
Well,
bring
I
my
don't have.
keys.
I don't have a car
wallet.
because
My phone, a
Yeah,
book,
but you
and
still need your
disinfectant.
keys.
Almost every time I've left the house, someone has come up to me and asked, "Do you have a lighter?" So
No, I
I-
don't. And even if I had one, you
I
can.
don't know who the
Dude.
fuck they're talking to me. Who the fuck are
Oh,
you?
come
to
on,
ask me
look
for
at
a
me.
light?
Look at me. Why are you talking to me?
Because I'm.
Because you look like a pothead.
I
You might
don't
have a letter.
care. I walk like I don't care. What makes you think I have a lighter?
Because you look like a pothead and you might have a
But-
letter.
He doesn't look like a butthead.
He does to me.
You
Looks like a
butthead.
smoker, huh?
That's
I know I
interesting.
am.
People seriously come up and ask you if you have a lighter? What,
People
what
do
kind
it
of-
to
That
me
must be
too.
normal in Norway.
People do that
It
really
makes me-
often here.
It's just normal.
It makes me think that I have to leave the house with a lighter.
The
I don't
only time
smoke, so why would I
anybody
have a
comes up
lighter?
and usually talks to me randomly
Well,
if they need to
I have 5 or 6 lighters in my house. Not
You
all
don't
are
smoke,
mine.
do you?
No, I don't smoke.
Then
But I
what's
like
the
candles.
point?
Neither?
I light candles.
Oh,
You
well.
smoke neither?
Back
I have
back when
matches.
Matches don't last.
Emmeth, do you smoke neither?
What?
Do you smoke neither? Like none of it?
I don't smoke. What smoke? What? Neither. I don't smoke.
smoke
Mary
cigarettes
Mary
for
Jane.
pot.
He's asking. You can't. No.
I don't smoke anything.
So that's the answer.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
socks. But
I smoke my socks.
So he smokes
I don't know.
something, so therefore he needs a lighter.
I don't know if that is. I don't know if that is a universal thing, but my friends and I were always, in our youth, when we were teenagers, we always joked that we
Take
were
it.
smoking our socks because we
Or
were
you take your
crazy.
sock and you just light it like that. Who
Back
doesn't
when
do
I
that?
was
Bitch,
when
what
I
the
was
fuck are
still
you
in
doing?
chemistry
Lighting
school.
my sock.
Look at this. He's lighting his sock.
Oh,
I'm
great.
smoking it.
A plus
You're out of your-
entertainment.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
I already
think
knew
we
that.
all are.
I already knew that.
Oh god. Back when
Okay.
I was still in chemistry school, I always had to have a lighter with me because of the Bunsen burner. And nearly every second day, I get asked if I have a lighter or cigarette. And all I said was, well, I didn't say much. I just laughed at the face and said, yeah, but I'm not giving it to you.
Wait, you have cigarettes?
No, the lighter.
Oh,
You know, I'm a
Obviously.
smoker, and every day I get, do you have an extra smoke?
oh,
And then,
that,
Not for you, asshole.
No, you know what? You know what? Straight up,
I've got a fucker.
I don't mind. I really don't mind. Even though that I bought my cigarettes for $10 a pack, I really don't mind. Yeah, I know.
$10.
Yeah, welcome to Canada.
Jesus,
But
fuck.
I know, but I don't mind that if someone comes up to me and goes, "Do you have an extra cigarette?" Because I truly do believe in karma, and it does come back to you, right? But I don't mind. But the one thing that really bothers me is after I give them a cigarette, they're like, "Do you have a lighter?" And it's just like, holy fuck, come on.
No, fuck off.
Yeah, like, come on. You're asking way too much now.
Yeah.
Like, I only got one lighter. I got like 25 cigarettes.
I personally just hate it if they don't even say thank you or anything. Just run off with whatever you
I
give
live
them.
in Canada, and they always say thank you, and they
Oh,
always
yeah,
take
wow.
part of me. And
That's great for you. Sort of.
Do they ask for an extra lighter or a lighter?
They ask for a light.
A lighter.
They ask for a light, but they always ask me because I'm inside, and I'm not allowed to smoke inside, and they're not allowed to smoke inside, so they have to take my lighter, and then sooner or later they go back inside and totally forget that I'm somewhere else and keep the lighter in their pocket, and then I won't have a lighter.
I was thinking that okay, so I give you a cigarette and you
outside, yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, I give you a cigarette and you ask me for a lighter? No, I don't have a lighter. I carry these cigarettes out for fun.
No, I always reply, you want me to smoke it too?
I carry around fuck-offs just because I feel like it.
Yeah, it's just
But
like,
most
I'll
of
give
the
you a
time,
cigarette,
people don't
but
approach
you're gonna
me
have to
anyway.
figure out the way to light it. Like,
Nobody
you
ever
know what?
approaches me
Grab
asking for stuff.
two sticks together. You can create fire.
I seem to have an aura of leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to rip you off your head.
That's
Apparently,
what I feel like I have too, because nobody seems to want to get near me.
people have told me that
Yeah,
that they
people-
have been afraid of me.
I was actually walking it was like about a month ago. I was walking back from getting food at the dining hall, and somebody apparently somebody saw, because I have a serious look on my face a lot of the time. Just I don't know why.
Me too.
It's kinda-
It's to get the people the fuck away
the
from
same,
you.
yeah.
No, I don't even mean to. I don't
No,
care when people approach me.
It's automatic.
It's deep down in your mind, and you're programmed
Well,
to
okay,
have
well,
that
let me
facial
finish.
expression to get
I'm
the people.
walking and I
fuck
hear
away
like,
from you.
wow, looks like that guy wanted to stab me in the back with a knife. I'm like, you're lucky I'm not carrying a knife. In the way, though, I'm just proving them right, I guess. But I just always look serious, because outside I have to be serious or somebody's going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, every time I walk home and a group of people come, teenagers then, okay, teenage boys or whatever.
Fucking
A group
teenagers.
of-
Are
a
you-
group of teenage boys or whatever. They come walking and they talk and they're very loud. I'm scared. I don't show that I'm scared, but inside I'm really scared walking by them.
I
you
just
shouldn't
get
be
really
scared.
annoyed.
I don't even scare. I walk in front and I make them split up. And if they don't split up, it just means they're assholes.
I personally have dealt with so many.
I can't even say that with a straight face. No, you know what? You were a teenager at one point, right? We were all kids.
No.
We're all adults now.
Him
That
came
wish
out
we
of
were
that
still
vagina
kids.
exactly like that,
We're,
and he
we're,
stayed like that.
Okay.
Your
we're
mother's
all
a trooper,
adults who
Kim.
wish we
Your
were
mother
kids.
is truly a trooper.
No, actually, it's true because I was really never a teenager. Okay, I looked like a teenager, but mentally I was never a teenager. I grew up really fast.
Me too.
Yeah, so I had to.
And this is why I'm spending my 20s as a child.
Yeah, but it's not so cut
With a
and dry.
fucking smile
really.
on his face.
Bless you, Richard. Bless
Rich
you.
is a silly motherfucker.
I have no sins. Because
Okay,
there are
that's
no,
why.
That's
there
such a
are no
lie.
sins. Because
Yeah,
there's no
well,
such
okay, I'll
thing
agree
as
with you there.
sins. Oh.
Zio,
Oh, we could
no!
I
talk
think
about
I
that.
just made someone just leave.
Siwas just said, "Fuck it, I'm gone."
Table flip.
He's gone missing in action.
MIA.
no!
No, but it's like, it's just ridiculous.
I'm just saying, look at the 10 Commandments. You can break them down to 2.
People
Yeah, especially
can't
if you drop
keep
one.
to those.
No, you can drop like 8.
Hey,
or combine some.
Hi,
do you
Chris.
know I'm the nicest person in the world?
Holy
Bullshit.
fuck, Chris, you're awake?
He doesn't look it. He looks stoned.
I'm the nicest person in the world.
Is this
Bullshit,
where you
Chris.
left?
Stone cold.
Nobody believes you, Chris.
Oh no! No, how am I not? Because people walk up to me all the time, and I guess I bring a good personality because they always talk to me.
It's because you're listening.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
I do
I'm telling you.
talk sometimes.
I'm telling you, because I grew up most of my life listening. I listened before I started speaking.
Hmm.
I
And-
don't think you always do that, but
I think everyone does.
I
No.
don't think anyone
That's how you learn how to speak. Come on.
Yeah.
In moderation.
In moderation. But I am a good listener. I listen to a lot of things that people have to say, and before I say anything, I will say before they finish, after they finish, I will say my opinion upon it, but before I say my opinion, I'll let them finish. I just said that 5 times. But
Okay, Kanye West, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
finish.
I don't think that's always the case, Rich.
you don't think so?
Uh,
don't think so?
Okay,
we've all
maybe
been
We're
I'm
cutting
gonna-
each other
obviously in
off.
heated conversations that can be
It
excused.
can be excused, but yet I still already have an idea what you're going to say before I say it.
Maybe so, but sometimes you have
It's-
to hear the whole story.
It's in serious conversations. I assume you're talking about if someone is having a problem.
I will listen to it, and they always come to me. And I when I worked at this one store I worked at, I was apparently the go-to guy on my break.
What
When
the
I'm
hell's
just
happening to
sitting
Zeo?
I
I
have
don't-
no idea.
He's freaking out with his hands.
Zeo?
He's cleaning his computer.
What?
Don't worry.
You had like this fucking thing going across your screen. What was
Yeah,
that?
he's cleaning
It's
his
the roller.
Just ignore it.
Oh god, that was
Yeah.
trippy. Jesus.
Well,
I was like, what are you doing?
you're
Oh.
drugging us.
Go on, Richard.
Roll hypno.
Okay, so
Cause you get dizzy.
I at the store I was working at, every time I would go on my break, so I'd get like a 15-minute break. When I was in high school, I'd get one 15-minute break because I worked 5 hours, right? My one 15-minute break, that's my break to, you know what, I was a young rebel kid, I'd go out and smoke, whatever. That's just the way I was. So when I'm out there having my cigarette, and I'd always get either the girl or the guy sitting there trying to explain to me what they have to deal with in their relationship. Why the fuck am I the person to go to? I'm not your psychiatrist.
Yes,
I
you
could
are.
ask the
But-
same thing.
But yet I'd listen to it, and then I'd tell my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like I know someone who's sitting there complaining about how they don't like their husband. You know what? If you don't like your husband, fucking leave. Then I ask
to
them.
him, yeah.
No. Then I ask them, why are you with the husband? Well, I got kids. Well, don't stay together with the fucking kids. Leave. Because all you're telling your kids is that to your son, this is how you treat a woman. To your daughter, this is how a woman's supposed to take it. You know what? Show your kids that you're stronger. Show your kids that you can fucking go out and do the things that you can because you have the state of mind to do it. Don't fucking sit there underneath some bad relationship because you got children and you're miserable and then you bring it to your work. I don't want to fucking hear that shit. You know what? Deal with it. You make the bed you lay in. You make the bed you lay in.
What if you
And
leave
you
the
go
bed
to
messy?
sleep in it. That's the bed you lay in. You make the bed you lay in.
I lay in the bed that I don't make.
Well, that's why
I don't make my bed.
why
I
there's
don't
so many
lie.
single mothers out there, though.
The single mothers, I respect them all to hell because they got their children and the other person didn't want their kids.
If they treat their
then,
children-
hell are
then
we?
they don't have. But
Yeah.
then a son, for example, has no one to teach him how to be a man because
Yeah.
they live in a house. They live in a house.
Hello.
with a mother.
How's it
I'm
going?
sorry, but why do you need a man or a father
How's
to
it going, Zio?
teach a child
I grew up without
how
a
to be a
father.
man?
So,
How's it going?
That has nothing to do with being a male.
It
Life
doesn't.
teaches you how to be who you are.
My
You-
mom left my dad when I was 4 years old.
Yeah, exactly. And yet you still grow up to be the person that you are. You still have the mentalities that you have.
Everybody's got different circumstances.
We all have different circumstances, but it's the way you deal with it. And I'm sorry, if you're in a relationship and you're only there to stay together with the kids, you're fucking doing it wrong.
Yeah,
'Cause
just
you're
leave.
teaching your kids wrong.
Mothers do it because they want they want their kids to have a father.
There are also enough fathers out there that do the same.
Yeah.
It has.
It doesn't matter about the male.
It doesn't matter
or
who
female.
it is. It's still, in my opinion, it's wrong because you just show a skewed relationship to the children.
And that's how the children will grow up, and this is the reason why we're in this dysfunctional society that everyone who gets married just ends up getting divorced. It's also in the media, because you see it all the time. You see some stupid celebrity who's an actor. Who the fuck are they? They're just an actor. They're taking someone else's work and they're showing it into real life, but it's just taking someone else's work and showing it. And then they go off and they marry another actor. And then a year later, they split up. What is that telling everyone else?
PR!
Reno?
This sacred marriage. Yeah.
Marriage.
But yet,
This is my
I can't point at every celebrity out there because there are some celebrities
Naturally.
last longer because they had found the right person, and yet
It doesn't have to
you
be
could
a
have
celebrity.
the same job or whatever you do, and still.
Of course, it
love
doesn't
each
have
other.
to be a celebrity here. It's just an exaggeration.
No,
Yes.
my point is, when people have their standards set so high when they're on some kind of fucking pedestal that they look for somebody just as famous or successful or beautiful as they are, what's gonna happen? What if that person has no fucking heart? What if they don't care deep down?
Well,
What
that
if they aren't
person
who
would
they
have
need
to
to
fall
be?
down the pedestal.
Yeah.
Come on.
But they
Compared
won't.
to YouTube, apparently all celebrities and all musicians sold their soul to the devil.
Yep.
Or maybe they had
Just
talent.
saying. And yet,
So,
majority of the people sit there and they might say that they don't believe in religion, but yet they still believe in the fact that someone sold their soul to the devil. Exactly.
or even twice.
Just saying. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. A lot of people consider themselves, I don't know, I would consider most America and most Canadians heretics because they don't believe in a god, but yet they still go back to religion if they need to.
That's, I don't know, that's not really a...
Topic
not
you
some
want to
kind of
touch, but
drive.
I will touch it because
It's
I
not
have a
not
mind and I
about the
think.
topic not to touch. It's more like it's again an exaggeration because you can't say that most of the people are like that because there are always a certain amount of people that say, yeah, I'm like that, and there's another amount that says, no, I really believe in God, and others say, what the fuck is God?
Oh, Zeo could talk
An
about
inv-
this.
an
Theo just went
invisible
into a
man
coma.
that looks down at us
Oh no.
and points his finger.
Zeo was
See?
like-
Theo's so done.
Rich,
I'm sorry, I didn't
Theo's
catch
done.
I don't
Sorry, I
know
didn't
where
catch
you're
that.
going with this now, to be honest, buddy.
What?
You know where I'm going with this?
What is this now? Like,
Repeat
Th-
that.
this-
you said.
This is just the conversation I want to speak, but yet I was always told that if you want to keep your friends, you have to keep political and religion out of it. But
that's
yet,
what I do.
but you know what?
I've been told
Who
that
else is there
from
to talk
friends
about
with...
this to?
I don't care.
I could give two
If I
shits.
can talk about
only
it with
talk to
certain
you can
people,
only
I
talk-
will.
You know what? No, you can only talk to people that believe in a religion if they believe in the same religion. Because if you try and persuade a person that's not of that religion, it comes across.
Nobody should
that
be
person is
persuaded.
annoying.
No, the
We're not talking
the
about
issue with
persuasion.
religion that I have is there's multiple religions when there should just be one, in my opinion. If there's
That's an
one.
opinion, just like
thing.
any belief is.
I personally say, hey, believe in whatever you want. Just don't push it down my
Don't
throat
shove it
if
down.
I don't
Don't be
believe
an
it.
extremist.
That's the general reaction, and that's why people don't want to talk about religion with friends, because they
Well-
don't want it shoved down their throats.
Not to mention, I
It's
can
not
think of
shoving
100
down
things
your
I'd rather
throat
talk
if you
about.
say, hey, let's talk about how you feel about a certain topic.
Dude,
I don't want to talk about religion, period.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
like Karl Marx said, religion is the morphine to the people.
Hey guys, I think we hit the 3-hour mark.
We
Yay!
hit the
No,
3-hour
but-
mark 2 minutes
But
ago.
let's go
Woo!
back to like when they lost the Pope because he resigned and we
Oh,
got a new
jeez.
Pope.
Oh.
Okay, let's go
Oh,
back
the
to
new
that.
Pope, yeah.
So, like Amanda is religious in some aspects, right? Because she went to Catholic school and everything.
That's
So
interesting.
I just wanted to ask her how she felt about it, right? Like I
Yeah.
didn't want to like go deep down into it. I just wanted to ask her, how do you feel about this man who is a pope who quit being the divine aspect of what a human is? Like, cause like the whole thing about being a pope is being the closest thing to divinity, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, how do you quit that? How can you sit there and say you quit that? And then she sat there and goes, well, wasn't he really sick? And then I go,
No.
but all other popes died
Yeah.
before they switched, so how, it doesn't matter. Like, they still have other hands that go off. You really believe that this one guy is controlling the whole thing? If you believe that, you're an idiot. I'm
That
just
would be
saying.
ridiculous.
Yeah. There has to be multiple hands to control one machine.
Exactly.
Is it, and I asked her that, and she got really angry with me because she didn't really want to talk about it because
It's-
she didn't really
it's
know
just
what
a
to say
subject.
after. It is a subject. And
it's a
why is it
subject.
taboo? Why is it such taboo to ask about it?
Here's the
Another
problem.
thing.
Here's
Another
the- hang
thing.
on.
In scientific, in science, the whole idea of intelligent design. You sit there and you look at intelligent design, it can be very true. It could be very plausible. But
It can
yet,
also be very false.
it could be very false as well, right? But no one wants to touch that subject because they get blacklisted from the science community. Because if they ever come up with anything that says intelligent design, like this could be a theory that could prove intelligent design, it gets thrown out the window and then gets blacklisted because it's just like religion and science can't be together. And
Which is sad.
but the whole idea of it is like, shouldn't it be together because like science is some man-made thing that we've created to prove things?
That is the sad
that
thing.
subject,
People just...
Isn't that why we had 2012? The reason people thought 2012 was the end of the world.
That was
they
because
were-
people are
they were
stupid.
combining
That was the
science
Mayan
with that.
calendar, and that wasn't any. That was like
They were combining
something-
science with that, though.
I thought it was a
Not
crock
really.
of shit from day one, and I was
It
right.
was just a Mayan
was the crock of
calendar.
shit, just like Y2K.
Just
and
like
just
any
like
doomsday
anything
prediction
else.
has ever been, it has always been false. And that's why I continue to believe it false until something is proven it. Just because a calendar ends doesn't mean the world is over.
It
They
repeats
just
itself.
ended the calendar because they knew they wouldn't have to make
They
a
ran
new
out of
one.
tablets to carve into. I don't fucking. But the fact
There's
of the
only
matter
10
is-
commandments because he didn't have a third piece of rock.
And it was a clumsy son of a bitch.
You could say that. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, you could say that. There's no
It's
confirmation.
all up in the air, to be honest.
No, but like, just you shouldn't get offended by this. This is what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't get offended by it.
That
You-
is
you-
the thing. People just get offended if their beliefs are not meant to be the one
And that's
true
how
belief.
war and crap has happened.
Well, yes, because most war is based from religion. Like
Not only, but-
most wars
But
happen
pretty much
from
just
religion.
believe.
Yeah, the belief.
Believe in certain
the
things.
belief, the one's belief, and yet you shouldn't get offended by one's belief if another person contradicts your belief, You should, instead getting offended by it, think about it.
Exactly. That's
Just
why
think
I
about it.
like to talk about religion and politics, because I like to see the view other people have on certain topics, and I just
Yes.
want to discuss them.
That's I don't say this to offend anyone. I really don't. I say this to understand what others have to say, and I want people to comment on it, because if they comment on it, they're thinking of it. They're not just brushing it off like this is a taboo that we can't talk about. It's all about like the whole sexism within games. No one wants to talk about it, but it's there.
It is there, and it
It's
needs
there.
to be addressed, in
It
my
needs
opinion.
to be addressed. It does. It's the sexism within media. It needs to be addressed.
The problem
It's
is,
the sexism within Muslim community and how women are treated within it. Is
it's
that
all
right?
just
No.
it's a bunch of different ball games, to be honest. You want to know what the main problem is?
Preference.
Yes, and
It is.
let me tell you why. The problem is when people bring this stuff up, like you said, no, you're not trying to be offensive, but because of the way that media represents differing opinions and the way that people just take everything that they're dished out, they assume you're just trying to spit in the face of what they believe in, which is not the case. You're simply trying to address what the world sees and how you see it yourself. But the problem is people are so goddamn biased that they think it's always got to be about them. Well, I got news for you. It's not about them. It's about your own opinion.
No. It's about us.
It's about people.
Yes.
Yes.
High
Humanity.
five.
But everyone.
High five.
Jesus H. Christ. And
You
feel
said
like-
it. You said it.
Whoa.
That
What's
was
the
a
best thing
statement.
now?
That was a statement of this podcast. What you just
Wait,
said.
Emmeth, what did that say?
I don't want to talk about this.
let's wrap it up. I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
A powerful statement, and now it's time to pimp, as they call it. So we
Advertised like shameless
Wait.
whores.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Zio, keep that up for a
Horse and
second.
hookers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Huh? Wait.
Look at that.
Who's for
It's on his Wii U.
Nice.
I think every time I'm in a podcast, I'm just gonna do a random drawing.
Do it.
You
That's
do
what
that.
you were doing. I thought you were just putting your head down because you didn't want to hear
No.
it.
No, he's been
Yeah,
drawing
like
the whole
fuck
time.
this
No,
shit.
I've been
So what,
paying.
you just
I've been
crazy
doing what you
people
do.
talk.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Ah,
You like
But it's
that.
time.
You can do other things as you still listen.
it's called multitasking. But
I
I
can
think
do other things, but all I can hear is you.
all right. I think it's time to do our shit. So, Chris, let's begin with you, Mufasa.
Well, basically, y'all know you can find me
He's so
anything
fucking
and
tired.
everything. YouTube.
I don't know if he's
so
tired,
done
if
with
he's
this
really fucking stoned.
No, screw you. I'm tired.
Oh, Chris, brother.
Anything that MufasaFernando.
I can't see it yet, Kim. Wait till your turn. Can you-
I'm sorry, he's fucking
Anything
stoned.
that's MufasaFernando,
come
YouTube,
on.
Twitter, anything.
Aw.
MufasaFernando, that's me. You can go look me up. I'm tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Chris,
Oh.
did
can
you
look up your YouTube
smoke a
and find
fat
your videos
doobie?
that are
No,
barely-
I'm just tired as fuck.
Kim, Espen, Haugen, Mr.
Make
Emmett.
more videos.
I gotta
I
make more
made more
videos.
videos in one day.
I will
20
upload-
videos in one day. I want to
It's
see it
Kim's
now,
turn.
Chris. Go.
Let him go.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Speak.
One of us.
One of
Great.
us, one
If
of us.
Foster becomes a Let's Player, will be the best day ever.
Okay. Speaking of Let's Players, we have Emmeth.
It's me. You can find me.
Bullshit.
I think we're all Let's Players in here, though. That segue doesn't
Wow,
really work. But Emmeth. yeah,
Anyway,
go on.
Kim, go ahead.
Please interrupt me one more time.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm
stop.
gonna let you finish. No.
Okay, you can find me. Well, Emmeth is my my preferred nick all over the place, actually. Emmeth at YouTube, Twitter, Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, all over the place, really. Yeah.
That's
That's
great.
it.
I'm sorry, Emmett. I'm gonna let you finish. But Red Star is the best account of all time.
Yes. Speaking of which, it's your turn.
What?
So go ahead.
What? Okay, that was the weirdest segue for me ever. You can
didn't
find
plan
me on YouTube, Steam, Xbox, Twitter, whatever else with RedSnow100, pretty much. If it's not the fucking iPhone shit, it's me.
Richard Pollock, TheHydrosme.
Well, my preferred nickname is TheHydrosme, as you all know, so you can find me at TheHydrosme on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, Richard Pollock, because I don't have a fan thing. I just want you as my friend. And I won't say my Steam or all my other things because I don't want to play with you.
Oh,
Hey, at least he's honest. A lot of people bullshit around about this shit.
I want to be your friend, but I don't want to play with you.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what you have to
But
think.
I really
Even though
don't
he's
want
said
to
his
play
Steam
games with
multiple
you.
times already.
Fuck you guys.
If you want to see Steve,
Oh, sorry, don't take that to heart. That was just a nice joke that I figured I had. But what else? Yeah, just TheHydrosme. Find me at
Everywhere,
Twitter.
TheHydrosme.
Yeah, check me out on Twitter because that's where all my news is and what I'm
Yeah.
planning on doing with all my Let's Plays.
If you
Great.
see his mug or that fucking picture, it's him.
how do you do
And that
Let's
little
Plays on
guitar
Twitter?
riff, too.
Sorry?
Where'd that... What?
Richard, how do you do Let's Plays on Twitter? That's pretty
No, that's my Let's Plays news.
That's
What
where
I'm
he
going to
announces
plan
his
on
shit.
doing for my
Yeah.
Let's Plays.
Rich,
Because-
where did that guitar riff that it's at the beginning of all your videos come
Oh, actually, that's actually my buddy Aaron. He's
Oh, that's
got
cool.
a YouTube channel, but he's only got one video. I forget what it is, but I'll send you all that, and I don't know if it could get into the description or not, but
Maybe.
Who knows?
he created a violin. Like,
Ooh.
he made a violin, but the cool thing is, it was a... Wait, no, not a violin, it was ukulele.
Oh,
A ukulele.
Oh,
Electric ukulele.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and he created it all by himself, and this YouTube video was just him taking pictures throughout the weeks of him making it, and then with the music that's playing is the music that he played with the ukulele, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's
That
my
sounds
buddy,
interesting.
my buddy Aaron, but I forget his YouTube channel that he has, so I can't I can't promote
Plug it
it.
next
but,
time.
Yep,
Yeah,
next
next
time.
time.
Make sure to.
But yeah, that's who created that. And then like all my little Hydrosme things, that's actually Amanda's brother
Oh.
who did that. I'm sorry, I can't remember where his website is with all of his
We'll find that
art that
next
he
time.
does. But I will make sure I have that next time.
Next podcast. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Next time, yeah.
but he's a great artist, I have to say. I've seen a bunch of his stuff,
On
and he's
Dragon
just
Ball
awesome.
Z.
Sounds interesting.
Oh.
Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Who was
Zeolightning
alive?
returns.
Next survivors.
Zeolightning returns with this. Oh,
Ooh.
damn it, the sunglasses.
Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to check me out, you can find me on Steam. You can find me on Tumblr, Twitter, DeviantArt, my Blogspot, Facebook, my Google Plus, Game Anyone, YouTube, and Twitch.tv, all under Zeolightning. You can also find me now under Zeolightning on Wii U, so you can follow my art there too. And yeah, that's it.
You know, before you start, Tyler, I feel like we should shamelessly promote ourselves at the beginning and end of these.
I don't know.
And
That's
just-
how we've always
ju-
done
ju-
it. I just
But we didn't really shamelessly promote ourselves at the beginning. We just say hi, right? So we should be
Yeah.
like, you can find us here, and then finish
Is that the
it the
point of
same
the
way
lower
we
third?
end it.
If you want more podcasts, suck dicks.
You can see the last podcast here, the next one here.
Here. Oh my god.
yeah. Okay.
And the preview here.
Interesting notion, but let's
Just saying. Why not just promote ourselves even more?
Glorious host for this evening, me.
Pouring
Tyler, I love you.
ourselves out.
I love you,
Where can we find you, Spence?
In my
We
house.
can find Spence at Splitsy 13.
I'm trying to get it back.
We can go to college and find him.
Fucking podcast. Every fucking
He
podcast.
won't shut the fuck up about it. I'm trying. We're working out shit to get it back. Okay, relax. No, but
Running joke.
It's just like my running joke for Mufasa needs to make more videos.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone's running
I haven't done that one
joke.
for a while.
Okay, but go on.
Anyway.
Anyways.
I'm so tired.
Anyway.
If you're watching this live, then you're on my YouTube channel right now, youtube.com/Fuse4Spence. But if Dave decides to upload this stuff, it'll be on his channel, Fuse4 Gaming, which you might be watching it on now.
Dave, I miss your face.
We miss you, Dave.
Yes, baby.
Dave,
Where are you?
but show yours.
Dave, come back to us!
Dave, where are you?
Twitter is Fuse4Spence. Formspring is pretty much fucked. They thought they were going to save it, but it's gone, so there's no really point in talking about that anymore.
Poor farm.
I'm disappointed, but whatever. Steam, Son of a Soldier 13, Xbox Live, Fuse4Spence. I believe that's all I've got, but we also have to promote our glorious network. For instance, we have our new blog, made by Red Snow, Bichelle, and that is fuse4-network.tumblr.com, where you can find any updates about when the podcast will be, and who's hosting and whatnot, what channel, and anything else.
We have some special guests.
And guests and bios on who we are. It's awesome. You want to send us any emails or whatnot, send them to fans@fuse4network.com.
So
Come to my channel, subscribe,
don't.
comment,
Don't.
and
Don't.
give me questions and I'll answer them. You still haven't. I'm waiting.
He's lying. He's lying.
I'm not lying.
He's a fucking
Rich is
liar.
not gonna.
I'm not a
Gonna
freaking liar.
You can ask
Ask-
questions on our Tumblr as well, so feel free to do that at your own
Hey,
leisure.
I'm still waiting for the questions.
You
Where are
haven't
they?
gotten any yet.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like, since Formspring's gone, we can just use Tumblr now.
Base?
Yeah, that's why I made it.
Yeah, I may have
So
to
we
be
can have
professional.
easy access to questions, but nobody fucking cares.
Straight up, just follow us all
Yeah, sure.
and just
Great.
question us on our in the comment bar on our videos.
I might
and
also
we'll
add,
answer 'em.
since Grandpa Joe wasn't in this podcast, he will hopefully be in the next
Grandpa
one.
Joe.
And if he reaches 1,000 subscribers by then, he will do it naked. Keep that in
Oh
mind.
yeah.
So next episode,
If
next
that
week,
shit happens, I want to be
Oh,
in
I've
it.
got a beat for that,
Grandpa
Bob.
Joe
If the-
will be
I have
naked.
to
If
make
that
that
shit happens, I hope there's a censor bar.
His channel is Video Gaming for You. Get him to 1,000 and he will be
Video-
naked next
I
time.
want that shit to happen. Do it.
video gaming for
We're awfully
you.
excited.
Go.
I will advertise the fuck out of Grandpa Joe.
Subscribe.
What was the thing that Dave was going to do if
well,
we
that
got
was if I
all
reached
against-
700 in like a week and it didn't happen. He was going to dress up as a clown.
Well, he is a clown anyway,
He's
so
already a clown.
What was it for me? He was going to do something else if I
I
got
think he just said
50
he was
or
going to be
He's
naked.
gonna wear a dress?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know,
drag,
because-
wear drag.
I
So,
was so
the Hydrosme,
close.
get him to 100 and he'll do
I was so close.
Where you at right now?
I think at like 40 something, 42.
something like that. Anyway, we'll try to get Dave in a clown suit and a dress and everything, and
we
naked
try
at
to
the
get
same time.
Dave at least.
I will just
Back into
bring
the
a 2-4
podcast.
to his house, and
The
then
first step is
sooner or
getting
later
Dave
we'll
here,
get
then
him
the
in
next step will
dress.
be getting him to do whatever. But
Or out
until
of his
then,
clothes.
this was the Fuse-4 Network Podcast, episode number 10. We hit double digits again. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Spence. With all these other people, we will see you guys next time.
Good night,